Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. It's around dinner time for a lot of you, but I just had some time. All my chores are finally done, all my errands are finally done, and we have some interesting things, kind of a variety stream ahead of us. Might even end up with some, as some of you would like to say, some drama. We might go there, but I think we're going to start off with some creators creating distractions and bullshit and some of the things that I found more interesting that have been said this week. So buckle up. We're going to kind of go all over the place and do a little rundown tour, I guess, and kind of catch up before we get back into the timeline. Hey, everybody. Once again, hey, Electro, Natalie, Music City Mom. I'm going to run through, say hello really quick, and then we're going to hop into it because, like I said, this is kind of going to be a variety platter of sorts, a buffet of buffoonery. Is that a word we want to go with? A buffet of buffoonery? That's probably more fitting for what we're about to get into. It's a random array of interesting characters. Hey, S, Pika, Tebow, Skedaddling. Oh, I hope you love it, Music City Mom, and I hope it's going amazing. Dazed and Amazed, That Michelle, Happy Beach, Leon 1010, Ro, Chris. Did I say hi, That Michelle? I don't know if I did. I was reading your comment, but I don't know if I even said hello. Hey, Steph, Marley Beans, Tonka Girl, Sweet and Sleuthy, Steph, Sharon, Mal, it's so good to see you. Jennifer, Patricia Minks, nope, not today. Maria, Miss Upper Thigh, Cranky, Liberty Farmer, Elizabeth, Amy, PJs, Chatty, Michigan Wifey, Proud Mimi, Lauren, Kitty Coo, Be Switched, Patrish, I'm an Angel, Subs, Variety, Verity. It's probably a Verity, and I just said Variety. Here we go. We're off to a good start. I need to switch up my intro, but I love that song and I don't want to switch it. Hey, Starfire. Yeah, nope, not today. I've been watching Julie. Hey, Rondi. She's actually on our lineup tonight, but not for that stream. Hey, Body. Hey, Janice. Lisa, Chico, Cotton Candy. I know we all know my intro by heart now. We all knew the last one too, the Variety Fair. We knew that one too. It's been about a year, so I'm like, do I switch it up? Happy Hump Day. Alyssa, Midwest, thank you for being a member. Kathy R, Snowflake's Nightmare, Tara Lee, Lurker, Evelyn Plum, Lake Girl, True Friend, Cynthia, Annie, San Felipe, Baja, Mexico. Annie, I hope you're having a great day. I bet you have amazing weather right now. Muddy Puddles. Shop, it's so good to see you. I hope the baby's doing amazing. Lauren, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Angie, Angel Chip Stelco. Yes, I know she is. Pretty in Pink, she's been off the chain. By the way, I have yet to hear from her publisher. Crazy B6, Akira, FSU Girl, Taylor with Stitch and Bitchin'. What is True, Wanderlusting, Sue Casual Art, Tammy, Lynn Love and Light, Mama Michelle. You guys, sorry, I run through and say hello to everybody really quick, the ones that I can catch up to, because I miss a lot of comments throughout. So bear with me for just another quick few minutes. Never Say Never, Fit Clue. Yeah, Fit Clue, the Hong, or what he's doing on Twitter, the Hong stuff is absolutely insane. I don't even know. It is so out of control right now, and it's not just Hong either. I'll show you guys. Hey, Chapped. Hey, Buckeye for Life. Hey, Perry. Wise Mom. Zero. Let's see here. Fit and Curvy. I'm trying to run through and make sure I caught everybody. Rebel Soul. Hello Spring. Starlight Agent 99. Combat Vet 49. Petunia. My eyes are going crossed. Kimberly. Hey, Jill. All right. Hey, Allison. We're almost there. Aries. I'm trying, you guys. Hey, Jen. Apple bottom jeans all day. I don't know if you stopped recently. I haven't checked in a few hours, but holy shit. Absolutely insane. It's been insane. Pretty in Pink. Agreed. It's just ridiculous. No, never say never. No, whoever that is, you guys, they've done videos on me. The one that does the burning bush, the Betty parodies, mocking media. Is that what you're talking about? Never say never. Are you talking about the burning bush series or whatever that's called series that they're doing? Tebow, absolutely. Hey, Tammy. Sorry, I'm catching some of these. New Leaf. No internet for 3 more hours. I'm sorry. Hey, Trish. Simplify. Hold, please. Y'all are going to love what I got in store for you with that one. Some people are just like, well, we tried it. Hey, Robin. Proud Mimi, Shorty. Oh, yes. Mocking Media. Yeah. So, no, Mocking Media has actually done content on me. When I used to be against a certain community and they thought I had something, like people thought I had something to do with Katie Joy, I don't know, or they didn't like me either. They've actually included me in stuff, but I appreciate their content so much. Actually, they're probably one of the more honorish channels that I've made in clips of, because at least they have talent. You guys check them out. They're freaking hysterical. Hey, let's be honest. I don't know who it is, though. Hey, Shay I always assumed they were from the anti-KJ community, but I have no idea. And they're freaking funny as hell and super talented. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Candace. Subs, you're really sweet. That was really nice. Miss Upper Thigh, thank you for the gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana, y'all. Hey, Sue. Okay. Hey, Grandma Sherry. Oh, you guys got your helmets on? And your waders? Yeah, Midwest. Yeah, everything that I stand against, basically, she covers. You know. But it's the craziest shit ever. That was the crazy first year and a half on this app. Thankfully, I'm not really in those shadows anymore. I can say it's kind of a new. That's one thing I'm like, thank God I'm no longer assumed to be in that bubble, because that was a bubble that I didn't know what kind of bubble it was. And when I found out, I wanted to pop the bubble and I couldn't pop the bubble and I was stuck in the bubble. And people kept thinking I was blowing up the bubble. And I was like, no, that was a whole fucking wrong place to start off on YouTube. Let me just say maybe it toughened me up. Maybe that's why I'm pretty like do about most things on this app, because starting off against that community was an interesting one. Yeah, I think we all kind of learned a lesson from that one. Most people know that one. So anyways, let's roll. Midwest, thank you for the gifted membership. Hey, X. Okay, are we ready? Who do you guys? Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Mob Crew or Julie? And not Julie's current one. Mob Crew or Julie, first and foremost. I'm going to save the easiest one for last, the lowest hanging on the coconut tree. Julie, okay. Julie's an easy, quick one. But I know there's a lot of faces around. Hey, Mama Michelle. Music City Mom, thank you for the gifted membership. You guys, Patrish, thank you for becoming a member. Midwest, the gifted. You guys are all too kind. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, True Love has 4 paws. Diana, true crime for you. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get distracted. Let's go. So we're going to start with January 12th, 2025. We're throwing it back 3 days. And as soon as you will see, most of you will understand once I open this, what this is about and the reason I'm going here.
So today I said we were going to talk about.
By the way, Julie, this is called commentary. This is called fair use. Your content, public content, falls under fair use for commentary purposes. Still waiting on the call from your publisher. Can't wait to chat with them. Call me, maybe, any day now.
The neighbors. And to crime, lines, and lies. Brooks. She does not get any credit at all for having reached neighbors early on in the case.
Oh, she doesn't get enough credit, Julie? Is that what you just said? She don't get enough credit? We're going to make sure we give her credit tonight. We're going to make sure we once again rewind and give credit where credit is due for the fake interview that Crime Lines and Bullshittery did with a fake neighbor early on that has obviously continued to make its way through the internet streets and is once again being recycled as factual.
Who spoke with her. And this woman, I don't know if it's her producer or just a friend, who also spoke with neighbors.
I don't intend on, just so you know, Nick Jacks, I don't plan on entertaining that. I hope something can be done because that is something that the more attention they get, the more it feeds. And I'm staying, like, that's not entertaining to me at all. What is happening to parents, not one way, shape, or form. Laws need to change. And this is a company that they claim were paid to represent Seth. I'm just telling you, no way. But thank you for suggesting that. I do appreciate that.
We have this gentleman on the phone, and they also had a call on a different live. If I can go switch back and forth, I actually have to go between 3 different lives she did for all the interviews and stuff. But Crime Lines and Lies, Brooks, got neighbors speaking on the phone about their experience. This is very early on.
Yeah, it's if you haven't heard this, there's a reason for it because it's been debunked. But I'm going to show you that it's been debunked numerous times.
These came out nearly 9 months ago. Hi, YouTuber and Kimberly Myers and Women's War. Thank you for being here.
Music City Mom. I have a manager. Her name's Revival. She's going to kick me for saying that. No, I don't have a producer or a manager or anything. I just had to say that about Revival because she'll kick me. Hey, Toe Beans. Yeah, she needs more credit. Hey, CK. It's not Boomer. She's got way better hair. Hey, Wolf Rider. Hey, Bad Ellen. Hey, everybody coming in. Cappy, Joe. Sorry, guys. I'm just catching some of you. JH, Pointer Lover. Yeah. Everybody knows this is a fake neighbor. Hey, Beth. Hey, Amy. but
being mods.
Everybody but Julie. I mean, Julie came to, you guys remember Julie's intro to YouTube was fake lights. Like she had photos. Well, there weren't fake lights necessarily, but fake freaking photos of the lights and supposed cameras on Chris and Katie's home from a friend that was a neighbor and then a relative of a neighbor, and then her story changed. But that's how she came onto YouTube, was with pictures of shit that people had already seen and already knew about because it had been talked about. So Julie's catching up 9 months behind. She's trying it all.
You're very special. Malikat says, you're very special mom, taking care of a very special son. God put you two together for a reason. God bless you both. Thank you.
Wanderlusting, thank you for the support. Love having all of you as Islanders. And your guys' comments today on the members post killed me. I was like, what the hell?
Butterflies are free. Thank you for being here. And Kaika, you know,
hey, Miss Dubs,
both my boys. I only show, well, I have 3 boys. All my sons, my 3 sons. It was a TV show in the 50s. My 3.
Okay, pause. We're skipping forward because I'm not interested in any of this stuff. Let me show you where she gets.
My friends could have.
She talks and talks and talks. Okay, here we go.
Get on that deal.
She takes forever. So I'm just going to show you a little bit
out there.
Okay, so she starts to play this.
Worst of the worst. Again, can we have a round of applause for Don Wells? Because he's looking pretty damn good right now. Let's go ahead and light it up for Don.
Denise, everybody pray for Denise. She's in the hospital.
Julie, why are you playing this?
Right now. They're checking. They're doing tests. And we don't want anything bad.
Julie, do you even know what you're playing?
Sorry. This will be... Oh. They're getting to the part that I wanted you to hear. See, now I need to get...
Julie, your creative ability is failing you here, ma'am. You're screwing me up here, ma'am.
I need to get that premium.
Oh, by the way, somebody asked me the other day what I meant by that. I think Chasing also might have gotten confused. When I was reviewing a couple creators recently, they were reviewing other people in their streams, and the people they were reviewing had ads on and they didn't have premium. So I was bitching. It's, again, no big deal. I was just being bitchy about, if you are a creator and call this your business, invest in premium so you don't get ads on other people. It's like, if you're going to review somebody, that's all I meant by it. That's it. Nothing about subs. Nothing to do with you guys having it, anything. I was being facetious towards the creators.
Now, according to Mr. Proudfeet, when he hooked up with
Music City Mom, shh, Revival's here. Don't tell her what I said.
Curly Ho, he thought it was just going to be a sexual thing.
Am I playing the right part?
Who would even say that?
I'm sorry, but the way Julie just jumped right there, that was that was the best. Julie jumped a little bit. Am I playing the right part? She doesn't even know what she's doing.
When he hooked up with who? Sebastian's mama. Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Okay.
I went back a little too far.
The look on her face is like, whoops, what was that?
Thank you, family. Yes, for praying for her.
Hey, sometimes you do more with YouTube than you do news, but local news, I'm local, sure. I'm local.
This is Terry Lynn's voice that you're hearing.
But the news people, a lot of older people there that were out there, agree or not? I agree. Everybody should have the information regardless. I don't care where it comes through or how it comes through. They all need it.
This is the Terry Lynn and Chris. She's still not there yet. Hold on. We'll get there. I just wanted to show this because Julie is being really creative with pulling up the wrong clips.
Doesn't matter.
And did he ever have to sit in urine?
Say again now?
Urine in a pull-up?
Urine in a pull-up.
At our house, at school?
I didn't. I was unaware that he didn't work pull-ups.
Yes, here, let me.
Okay, so what she's doing, you're going to see. Here we go.
Christina. Oh, it's snowing. It's one.
She's going to go on. She's going to tell you that there's things she wants to hear. And then she's going to pull up this right here. The other clips, I'm not as interested in.
Are pretty.
Those have been recycled all over the place. And she didn't even know what she was talking about when she pulled up that first Brooks clip.
Pretty much the same. Or 1-year-old, let's say. They're not talking. They can't make.
Let's fast forward it. Hold on.
Yes. Well, that's.
Hold on.
Are pretty much the same. Or
Right.
1-year-old, let's say. They're not talking. They can't make dinner. They can't dress themselves. They can't this. They can't that. Right? They're pretty much the same. They both have high support needs and things like that. It's not till they get older and they don't meet certain milestones.
Hey,
Okay, so I just want to acknowledge Chris when he gets something right. He got this part right.
You're like driven into his conversation. So like he's talking about it, you're talking about something else. He tries to draw you back. And
So she's still playing Terry Lynn and Chris.
Clothes for kids to change. We always keep clothes for kids to change into to avoid embarrassments. Kids puke.
About like
Okay. But now, about an hour in, she finally gets to the interview with Brooks and this fake neighbor.
All right, moving on. Neighbor.
She's got herself all
Give me
confused.
a second. I want to get to the parts of.
She's going all over the place. But you'll understand what she's up to here in a moment.
Just 1 second. Sorry.
She doesn't at least have the hold, please.
All right. I don't know why I said 101 here, but let me just check. I only have like one picture of the 101 time mark. Let me get to it. Time stamp on there. So just give me a second so we can hear.
Can one of you that watches her teach her how to share screen and do it this way? It would probably be really easy for her. And even though I'm not concerned about what she's playing, still it would be easier.
not even a sign. And if someone might have lured him out and
Oh, this is the neighbor talking.
they took him out. Now, I don't know about that. I mean, but you know,
I put in my notes this timestamp, but I don't remember why, because the other ones are later. This is the neighbor talking. This neighbor doesn't live next door. This neighbor doesn't live across the street. This neighbor lives at the end of the street. The end of the street. I don't
Remember, that's not true. There's actual neighbors that have came forward, shown their face, that know that this neighbor isn't legit.
remember. So if you don't mind, let me just play it so I don't miss anything. But because the other timestamps are like at like 128 and 140 and stuff like that I put down. I know I put those down for a reason, but I can't remember why I did this one.
it's actually possible. I mean, but where I said about like, yeah, Chris, and he likes to drink, and yeah, he is 21, and well, he's actually 40, exactly going to be 41. But
So you mean to tell me that neighbors just randomly know the age of their neighbors? How many of you know all the ages of your neighbors, especially not your next door neighbor, but the one down the block that doesn't exist? Or is it because you've been watching the story online and needed to validate all this rumors and bullshit for creators to get more content?
he's not like one that I would sit down with and like that I would have in my circle. I mean, that's. Well, I don't want him in my circle either because I think he's a heinous individual.
This is
Okay,
Brooks
so
talking from Crime Lines
She
and
was
Live.
out searching for 10 minutes. Now remember,
Katie was searching for 10 minutes.
Kathy said that they did a 3-way call to the non-emergency number. Was she out driving around during this? Was she told to go back home so she can meet
We know our neighbors and associate with their neighbors, and I have no idea their ages.
the investigators, or what was really going on there?
Remember, this is like 9 months ago.
Right?
This was interviewed. Okay, so memories are fresher back then. No, this is on. This is definitely Crime Lies and lie. Crime, lines, and lives with Brooks.
Yeah, we know where it's from. We know. This was before CrimeCon. We know, because then she had people on her panel that said that Nancy Grace confirmed, or not Nancy Grace, the lady that's on Nancy Grace's show, Lauren Conlin, confirmed and said, oh, you guys found a great whatever they said. Yeah, we all remember whose channel this is.
100%.
Oh.
10 minutes is real quick. That's basically I showed up to the party, I told everyone hi, and I turned around and walked out because I want to get back in my pajamas and watch something on TV. That's pretty much it. It's
I love Brooks. She doesn't mince words.
And
Subscribe.
was her phone on mute when she was talking to them.
Julie was hosted on there the other day. She's got a friend. She didn't make the list, but she got a friend.
How can Chris Proudfeet tell them what happened or what was going on, considering he wasn't there?
Exactly. And as a mom, why would you not want to call 911 immediately and say, I can't find my son, I don't know what happened?
That's one of Brooks's mods.
Oh my gosh, I'm in panic. You know, the first person she called was him, and then he.
I think X mods now. I'm not really sure. 100%. Elizabeth, I'm 42. Hey, T. Marie. I say it all the time. I don't care if anybody knows my age. I'm old,
Oh,
but not that old.
that's crazy.
My girls called me old.
A three-way call and she was muted. Well, they need the information, and the person that's not home can't give it to them. That's ridiculous.
Right.
And Seth's private investigators say they can
T, that was the sweetest thing. Welcome to the cabana, you guys.
100% verify that Noaz wasn't home.
Yeah.
And these are Seth's private investigators. They're saying he was home.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
He just seems to be a kind of a mean person. And, you're not the first person I've talked to that, lives around there. You're just the first one, to come on.
Julie sped up, so she looks a little discombobulated because of the speed, even more so than normal.
Record and just say,
This is her talking to the neighbor again.
Oh,
look, this guy is, he's not a nice dude.
No, he would be outside actually working on the fifth wheel, or he'd be working on his truck, and for whatever reason, he would just start screaming. He would just start actually yelling at them, and
At Sebastian or who?
this guy's voice reminds me of Joe Pesci off of Home Alone, or whatever that guy's name was.
yeah.
Oh, no.
He would just, now, I don't know what he was doing outside. I couldn't tell you that. But I will tell you this. Trying to figure out. Okay, right here. I know you heard some parts about it because if that's nobody did, then I don't know where people did, but I'm sure you have. And that's because, okay, you know what was put out there about actually him being enslaved, okay? Now, you have Chris, and from what I know from the actual neighbor to the left of him, which
Neighbor to the left.
said,
Okay, let's be 100% transparent because a lot of people in that neighborhood do not like Chris Proudfeet. They don't. Because he said the neighbor to the left of him does not like him at all. He's loud. He's aggressive. He uses profanity when.
Okay, you get where she's going. I don't even care to listen to all this, honestly. Most of you guys have seen this. If you haven't seen this, this is a shit show. It's a wreck. So the foundation of this is built off a lie. A lie that we talked about a long ass time ago. Going back to, this is June 11th, 2024. And this is when I am reviewing. I went to my own because it's the easiest to find. This is when Terry Lynn has the neighbor who is actually bullshitting Bobby, the nosy Bobby binoculators, whatever you guys call her. She's got a different name all over the place. She is BJ's train wreck. I did get that right. Thank you for becoming a member. She actually is not a direct neighbor, but she lives in the neighborhood. She knows the comings and goings. Unfortunately, not all of her stories have ever been truthful, but she does know a few things about a few things. And this is where Terry Lynn and her get in a conversation about this neighbor that Julie is now once again regurgitating lies from. That neighbor doesn't exist. For anybody that needs to know, that neighbor was debunked. That neighbor pretended to be somebody else. Then he pretended he was just a fake all the way around, and it got ran with as factual. but even the neighbors don't know that this neighbor exists, Bobby.
Cameras that can pick up that, but everybody is saying my cameras picked up. We don't see anybody walking. Nobody walking.
Let me ask you this: what about the neighbor? Because I've got my own feels about this. I don't know if it's real or not, but because I have a feeling that
Revival actually made a post before Julie when she scheduled her live and tagged. Didn't you tag her in it too? I think she was tagged in it and told her this is bullshit. This is not even legit, but here we are.
something
They don't listen to fucking anything.
like a voice changer or something.
Prime lines and bullshittery. We're going back to the fake neighbor. Hold your seats if you're about to hear a Mensa panel of sorts.
The neighbor that said he was being pressure washed. Have you ever heard anything about anything like this?
Oh my
That's Terry Lynn asking the questions to Bobby.
God! I have not.
Sorry,
No, I have not heard that. And then the other one was that there is a mattress in the garage.
Wait, can I say
But
something? I
there's a-
don't have that mattress. I did not find a mattress. Don't even bring that shit up in here because I don't have a mattress. This ain't the Lampoons, and I'm not a lot lizard. Thank you. God, people think I'm riding around with a mattress. People literally think I'm riding around with a damn mattress. I don't have.
Okay, are you saying that you know for a fact that he doesn't have a mattress in his garage?
I don't know if he does.
Okay, because that was a neighbor, and then one of the neighbors next door said that when they opened the garage door one day, they saw a mattress in, and Chris even admitted that there was a mattress in the garage. The comment was made that Chris made Sebastian.
Yes. There was a mattress that was supposedly delivered to the home after Sebastian went missing. That is where the mattress came from. It wasn't there according to everything we've heard previous to him going missing. But that all of this shit.
Sleep in the garage because he would wet his bed.
This is the same fake neighbor. The fake neighbor was the one that said they made Sebastian sleep in the garage. Think about that. They're trying to make these into two separate neighbor situations. This is all the fake neighbor that has already been exposed.
That was now I'm saying, let me say this before anybody freaks out and calls me all kinds of names. I am not confirming I know that. I do not know that. I don't know where that came from. I don't understand. I don't know. I just know that someone reported a neighbor saying that there was a mattress in the garage. Chris admitted that was
that. Michelle, I can't 100% confirm that myself because I never spoke to the person, but that's the person who was trying to set up interviews, acting like Chris Proudfoot, doing all the shit in the beginning. And Kathy P had talked to that person on the phone, and she says the voices are the same. So I can't 100%. I don't know the voice, but Kathy, there's no reason why Kathy would, like, this voice is pretty recognizable to me. So I believe she thinks that's who it is. Yes.
The mattress in the garage.
And the way his behavior was and what he was doing around the same time, very consistent with not shocked, in my opinion, if it would be.
It was supposed to be for faith. I have no idea. But somehow or another, it went from that to them making Sebastian sleep in the mattress in the garage. I do not know that. I can't confirm that. I have no idea.
I know. I think that he said I know.
No, this is Bobby is a different neighbor. She actually does live in the vicinity of the Proudfoots. Not sorry, you're getting a double dose of nonsense because it's easier just to go pull my own stream and show this close. And I don't think Terry Lynn even has this up anymore. It's proximity at all. But the fake neighbor is who they are taking bits and pieces of the story from, the pressure washer. But just wait, it gets more interesting here.
He said there was something about some damn mattress in the garage. I do know that much. I don't remember where I seen it at. I don't. But let me say this.
Harry keeps referring to that neighbor as a he. Watch how this evolves. This is why I called it mental.
They're elderly because the dude that I heard, this old fella, is what I'm going to say. He's old. Sounded like an older, unless he's using a voice changer. Is that neighbor elderly? Do you know? And I mean elderly.
Okay, no, wait a minute. Are you talking about the well, I think it's a woman, that said that she was a 25-year veteran of the firefight something fire. What was it? Had lived
Fighter pilot.
here for like 15 years and was is a retired.
Yes, that is. They're going back and forth on he or she. Bobby thinks it's a she. Terry Lynn thinks it's a he. Voice changer possibly, but that's the same voice and person that Julie is now using as her source.
Fight something.
It just sounded like an older man to me. This sounded like a man. I know I might sound crazy saying.
Okay, how many of us had that same conversation when we were exposing that neighbor? A lot of people thought it was a woman, and a lot of people thought it was a man. Again, all of the information was inaccurate. It's funny, though, because Crime Lines and Bullshittery came back from CrimeCon and said that Lauren Conlin, who has a successful podcast and was on Pascal's show talking about this, came up to them and was applauding them over this neighbor because they were so amazed by all the information and that it was legit. Now, listen to these Mensa geniuses here. And they can't even tell you if it's a man or a woman. They're trying to put a bunch of different stories together, and what all of it is fake. Every bit of it is fake.
And that, but I'm telling you.
Well, there was a woman that was on a YouTube channel a while back ago that it was a woman, but the YouTuber called her him. He.
Maybe that's
I'm
why.
like that was
a woman.
That was a woman.
Oops.
It was.
Busybody Bobby thinks that the neighbor that Crime Lines and Bullshittery had on as a setup fake neighbor for their big, groundbreaking, earth-shattering fucking misinformation. Bullshitty Bobby over here thinks that was a woman. And Terry, because Crime Lines and Bullshittery called him a he, they can't even figure out.
Sorry.
And I don't.
Oh, shit. I thought it was a man, though. I swear I thought it was a man.
Well, she's got a real raspy voice, like she's an old, like maybe she was a smoker or something, or maybe she's just like got an old raspy voice because that's what happened. I don't know.
Again, this is the voice they're talking about. Julie just played this interview and is trying to get it to go again.
And it shouldn't be needed. I mean, from what I'm understanding, he can't just say, I'm mowing the yard. If someone says, hey, howdy, neighbor, he'll just shout back and say, I'm mowing the fucking yard.
If I go to commercial,
it's going to get interesting. Chloe, anything you want to add?
No, I'm still processing all of this that we heard yesterday. I'm glad I'm listening to it again.
So one of her, I think, ex-mods confirmed that she was on the phone during this conversation. Do you know anybody can pretend to be anybody and call into these YouTubers and they'll run with it? How many of them have we seen use fake people to do shows off of? How many cousins have we seen at this point in time? Now we've got fake neighbors. Not shocking.
It rhymes with baguette and starts with an F.
I mean, again, it happened for quite some time.
That's my opinion.
Something to her. I mean, what is really going on there?
That I can't answer because I don't have any clue as to that, except I actually did hear it, but to say that I can say that I heard it with my own ears from someone that I can validate, no. But just kind of knowing them from just actually being here, I can see him saying that. I mean, it makes me sick.
Can't validate, didn't hear it. That's the voice they're arguing over, these two, though.
I mean, I've got a raspy voice. I don't want
No.
Ma'am, if you listened carefully to that, he said him and his wife were going to come on for a follow-up interview, but they got exposed as frauds because they're not actual neighbors. That was the troll that was trolling everybody. All that information was fraudulent information. But again, that man and his wife were supposed to come on for a follow-up interview that never seemingly happened because it was fucking exposed as fake.
But wait, I think they said that they were, like in the Air Force or something. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 25-year veteran, fire flight.
That was one of my favorite pieces, Pat from SNL.
Something with
I
air.
swear it was a man, though, baby. I promise you, I swear this was a man. I swear it was.
Because she said she had kids.
He said he had kids.
He
My
said,
kids are grown.
but
She said
dude,
my kids are
wait,
grown.
he said it was okay. It was a male, and he was a vet. He was a veteran. I thought that was right. Listen, he said that
Listen to
he
these
said that he said he was
to this
pressure
shit.
washed and stuff like that, and I'm like, what?
Okay, well, is that the same? Okay, hang on.
There's
Let
been
me answer.
two different
It's-
things, but I'm telling you, this one was a man, and he also said that about the pressure washing, and he mentioned a detective. I don't remember the detective's name. I can't remember. Damn it.
Was that the same?
Michelle, that's on our list. I got it. That's on our list tonight too. I had seen that earlier. Somebody else was playing it earlier.
But wait a minute, was that the same interview where this person said they lived close by and that we had barbecues that the neighbors would invite Chris to, and he would either say
Yes.
no or he would come drunk?
And they was drunk fighting and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes.
No, that is a flat out bold-faced lie. I have no idea where that person comes
I
from. They do
thought
not
it was
live
a
here.
lie.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. One of the actual locals who lives in the semi-vicinity, who has also came out here and lied a bunch of bullshit, has now confirmed the exposure of the fake neighbor on crime lines and bullshittery is fraudulent. Once again, there's no neighbor in their neighborhood, even though we didn't need her to do that because other neighbors have already said that didn't happen. And we knew that it was fake and fraudulent and a troll because this person has interjected themselves in other cases too. Yeah, fucking, it is what it is. But they are taking bits and pieces of those stories and still running with them as factual. And hey, KDK, crime lines and bullshittery, you can go fact check me. Rochelle, that's a good question. I think there will be some interesting comments in here. Hey, Lippy. There will, I think the chat will answer you, Rochelle, but from my understanding, some of those people have been involved in the Summer Wells case for a long time. Me, if you'd like to. When they came back, she had a whole panel of her admins, mods up there, and Chloe, not the PI Chloe, don't get it confused. I think her name is Chloe J. So I don't know if it's Chloe Jade. I'm not sure what her name is, but she goes on Brooks's panel. But they, after their little crime con in Nashville, they talked about how this podcaster who was on with Pascal discussing this story, and also on Nancy Grace discussing the story, came up to them and was like, oh, we were so intrigued. That was such amazing information. And we know it's factual and all this shit. Yeah, go check it out. It's hysterical. Maybe we'll pull that up at the end.
We do not have anyone that fits that description. We have never.
Thank you. Hold on, she cut out. I knew that was a
Yes,
damn lie.
you're.
Hold on, you cut out. I knew it was a lie. I knew it was a lie. She should be back.
Margaret, with all the disrespect intended, ma'am, what have you done to find this child? Instead of coming on my channel where I can do whatever the fuck I want, including correcting misinformation that's being spread about a missing child. And whoops, I said all that. What have you done to help? Been the same bitch for the last 3 years. Help find this child besides coming in here telling me how to run my channel and what I should and shouldn't talk about? Because it's important to me to correct the misinformation that people are putting out in regards to this boy and his parents. Because all this misinformation does nothing but muddy up the waters in this case. Still stand there. So meanwhile, while you can stick my foot all the way up your fucking ass, and if you need me to help you do it, I will gladly do it. What are you doing? So instead of coming over here and telling me what to do, have you donated for billboards that are actually... Yeah, it was the comment on this screen. I decided to go off. Pretty typical. I'm glad I said it then because I don't feel like having to say it again now. Getting his face out. Kyle's dying over here. Don't mind him. Out there because I sure as fuck have. Have you put flyers up? Because I sure as fuck have. So meanwhile, while you try to tell me what to do, take my foot, stuff it all the way up, and ride that bitch. Have fun. I'll even give you the one with the goofy toe. You might get some extra enjoyment out of that. Whoops. I said that. I'm so sick of you people. So sick of you people coming in my comment section telling me how to do things, what to do, how to do it. No, I started my channel doing this. I am doing exactly what I have done all along. And that's why I stay in my little bubble, because I'm the only one that really does it the way I do it.
Knew it was a lie.
We have only had.
And I said all that. Yep, sure did. Back in June. I don't know what mood I was in. If it was late night, I don't know. here we are, same feel the same way, and you guys are going to get some more interesting spice coming up.
One meal, and it was a potluck that I organized about 8 years ago.
I knew it
We
was
have
a
never
lie.
had a barbecue. We do not have an annual or
You guys are so funny. All of you guys were looking for her in this chat. No, I doubt she's been back since that. She probably got the boot on out.
whatever barbecue. Nobody in the neighborhood has done that on their own. Nobody even knows them.
Thank
And no,
you.
he has not been invited to anything.
Thank you. Because I tried to correct that and I gave up. And
My give a fuck was broken back in June, and it's surely fucking broken now. Revival, I sure have. I sure have. But I was over it. I was over it back here because all of these creators were running with this interview with a neighbor like it was factual and taking bits and pieces. And finally, people stopped doing it. Finally, people stopped doing that. And then here comes Julie. Here comes Julie again 3 days ago, bringing out the neighbor again.
I mean, I can see him saying that. And now,
Who was not even a fucking neighbor, who was a troll.
did you happen to hear? Okay, now, I don't know if you know this, but this was yesterday, and this was last night. I think
Patricia, sorry, it'll be easier in a minute.
you touched on it. I'm not sure. But now, Terry Lynn was out there actually searching. Okay?
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, now, she found a pair of pants, which we don't know what's going on. Now, this is where I'm talking about.
Okay, now the pair of pants that was found, by the way, Nick Barris with the local news says that they do not belong to Sebastian.
It was a blanket too with it.
And there is an HOA.
A homeowner
because
association.
Chris was called out on a community post because he wasn't paying his HOA dues.
Here's Julie over here just thinking that this is some, earth-shattering. No, Julie, this was debunked by the actual neighbor, Bobby, months ago.
I said, you know what? That was
It's
a
bullcrap. I don't even know who
And it was previously debunked too, but Bobby confirmed all of it. And she does live in the neighborhood.
that is.
And nobody would listen to me, so I quit talking about it. So that
No, and I've even asked in
Oh, no, not upstairs, sis. I'm good. I just guzzled one.
my Facebook group, does anyone know anybody that lives here that's been here for about 15 years that is a retired
That Ellen, I know. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys are all looking for Margaret. Everybody's like, who the fuck is Becky talking to? Sorry.
whatever military something that
That's past Becky.
flew airplanes or something. I
Feels like the Devils of Becky's past.
don't remember what the title was they said. And everybody's like, no, never heard of that.
You know how many people I have successfully exposed that I came out and lied in this whole thing? Ugh, a lot. We've exposed a lot of fucking lies. A lot. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Julie, maybe fact check what you're talking about, because the neighbor that Julie is talking about was debunked months ago. You guys can go watch those videos. That's all I wanted to show out of that. Julie, catch up. You're way behind, and it's ridiculous. All right, I can't handle more of her. And tonight's stream was even worse because she takes a 4-minute clip out of a movie called The Illusionist and has built an entire theory and is manically stating that Katie is being set up and they got her to do this and it was confirmed, and Bullhorn Betty said it was a plan and she was running, and oh my God, the stories. She can concoct some shit in her head. She has got an imagination. All right. We're going to Chris from the Mob Crew. Haven't been down this road in a while either. Didn't care to go back, but I thought some things he said here were really interesting to me. I don't care for this guy either. He has grabbed onto the light stuff, rode it till the wheels fell off. The wheels fell off 9 months before he even got inserted in this case either. He came in late, tried to catch up, has been running with shit, stupid shit. He also is the one that thinks he's going to solve this too. We've heard him say shit like that. I mean, it's just fucking insane.
Josh the Posh coming in with a $5 super sticker. LE. Oh, thank you. God, you just reminded me.
And I might have a bias. I don't know. I don't like this guy at all.
Oh my God. Yeah, let me write this down. So I'm not done yet. Oh, thank you, Josh. God bless you. Law enforcement, other podcasters and some creatures called humans make mistakes too. Oh yeah. Yep. again, and if I make a mistake, I have no issue saying, yeah, I was wrong on that. And yeah, Uber driver, I was off an hour or two or hour and a half.
So he's been coming out with these breaking news segments saying that he figured these lights out, and then SF comes and debunks him. And this was this whole fit throwing situation about getting stuff wrong and the timeline wrong, because he's trying to stick a square peg through a circular hole. And the circular hole is like 1/8 of the size of the square peg. But he's going to ram that shit in there.
But yeah, but the nighttime mode thing, definitely, I was wrong. Appreciate your work and help with the victims find justice. Thanks so much, Josh. Jenny says you do great work and your heart is always in the right place. Kiddo, thank you so much. God bless you. Casey says, why would someone be wearing shorts? Yeah, that's why I think it's the Uber driver, and he's just kind of getting the car ready. That's because you can see the car door open right here, the driver's side door. That's why I'm like 90%, I'd say 80, that this is probably the Uber driver, and he's probably just getting the car ready for the homeowner who, from what we heard is this person is going.
If he would have done his homework too, all of this was confirmed by, sorry, Kyle's coughing. All of this was confirmed by Sweetie Pilo months ago.
Yeah.
I'm glad I showed you that video there, little one over there, Chris, and you went and used that the other day, but you were months too late.
This guy
and
looks
again,
like he's from Utah or something.
he is. That whole interview tells the times right then and there. And that was end of March, beginning of April. Jackasses. They said the times when the cars were in the neighborhood, exactly what was going on. There was a few things that people had right. Just like there was audio of Sebastian on the way home from the Texas Roadhouse. They know he made it home because there was audio from the car.
Thanks, that Michelle.
That shit was confirmed. You guys are coming in way too fucking late and trying to build up all these wild fucking stories, and none of you are on the same page even. You're all like freelance and just freaking shit at this point, any and everywhere.
You should wear a hat.
Into the airport.
Airline is nuts.
So that makes sense. He's probably getting the truck ready so this guy can put luggage in the back. And it's pretty much what, it just corroborates what we heard. Just the time was off a little bit. Joe South says, we usually put our bins out in front of the house via the driveway. I can't imagine why would anyone go through the backyards. Yeah, there's nobody going through the backyards.
What do you need to talk to?
But yeah, I agree. And thank you so much.
Seb, he's probably just glad I'm talking to you guys so he doesn't have to hear it for a few minutes, because he gets sick of hearing me rant and rave about these people and their crazy theories.
I hear it a lot.
He hears it a lot. I'm like, you're not going to fucking believe what just happened. And he's like, no. And I'm like, and there's a new one. Oh, I haven't even shown you the new guy. There's a new guy. Babe.
What?
There's a new guy.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, he's interesting.
So
He's got lights behind him, like twinkling lights behind him.
And Lisa becoming a member. Thank you so much. And I do have PayPal, Venmo. It's something I don't mention a lot, but if you do by chance on something, if you could let my mods know so I can thank you, because sometimes I don't get.
His name's Kevin.
Oh, okay. Someone's telling me to look at my email. Oh, before I check the email though, thank you, D.
Kevin's been around a little bit by now, but I just haven't gotten around to him. He's not really interesting.
He's been around long enough to beg for money.
No, not this guy. This guy's got a big channel. The Mob Crew has a big channel.
Why?
He's got 88.9K subs.
How?
Because people like this shit. Don't ask me. I don't fucking know. Okay, I'm not the fucking YouTube gods. That's obvious.
So let me.
Scuba Steve, you're like a month behind on Scuba Steve, and he's got an upcoming live.
Steve.
Well, you need to get energy.
I'm ready to fuck Steve. Let's go.
Wait, no, that's not the good say. No, that didn't come out right.
Tell you how stupid this sounds, right? If this was truly legit about Fisher finding out that this whole lights thing was all due to a guy taking out his trash, right? And you're telling me local law enforcement, state law enforcement, FBI, TBI, and other entities could not figure out? You're telling me not within the first 20.
By the way, this guy's sped up. He's at 1.5. You want to see torture speed? Here you go. I'll torture you for a minute.
For 48 hours.
Like to know, you guys know, I like to make sure you get the full concept of how this is real in real time, how they talk. How do you guys sit through this? I have to wait until it's over and hit 2 times. I can't.
That they interviewed everybody, that You know, they didn't go back and say, hey, do you know anything about the flashlights? You don't think that they would have found out that there was a guy walking his trash can to the driveway, and this whole lights video would have been dragged on for almost a year now if that was all it was somebody taking his trash can out with a flashlight?
We don't know what it
Go talk
is.
to your state president, you fucking weirdo.
Don't be mean. Law enforcement hasn't said what it is. Law enforcement hasn't came out and said that because they're holding stuff close to the vest. You guys, the internet has made this into what the deal it is here. Law enforcement is doing an investigation, not YouTube, but this is why I'm playing this.
And they couldn't figure that out. All 4 agencies and more entities. Are you kidding me? Come on. It just upsets me. And so that should just show you, though, how much they're trying to trick you. Like, why? Why? Is the question. Right? Why do they want to get you away from this footage? Here, it's a simple answer. It's a guy putting his trash out. You know, first it was a garbage truck up on Honeysickle. Then he said it was a garbage truck coming by between 5:10 and 5:12. Now he says, coincidentally, it shows up just after the footage ends.
But if you listen to the first interviews with like Sweetie Pilo and people that claimed they had insight into the neighbor and sources, they said the exact same time frames as FSF did. 5:12, the trash came by. Like all of those things. So why you're so shocked right now is beyond me.
How convenient is that? You would think if that's true, don't you think we would see like some flashing lights?
I'll storming out.
I mean, this is a like a Christmas tree driving around, right? With all the lights. You would think we would start to see like some kind of distortion in this video, at least the last video, if it was.
No one said that the cops didn't know. He's just off on his own little tangent.
Literally seconds before this video ends, the trash can comes, or trash truck, right?
The part upcoming
Okay,
is interesting.
let me play the time frame for a second here.
She's going through their freaking layout.
To the landfill was only gone.
There's Sweetie Pilo's voice.
For about only.
See, hold on.
What it is.
1 second, guys.
Does Sebastian?
That's not me. That's him.
Mom
Okay.
comes out. It could have even been 6:30. It was sometime in that window. Mom comes out.
I'm just checking my email real quick, guys. I'm just gonna let this play for a
She
second.
sees neighbors. There's multiple neighbors outside at that point, and she starts saying,
It confirms everything. But I'm gonna get up here where he stops it because he says something.
Seth Rogers. He gets a
Another door.
message
Oh,
from I think
another
it was
door.
Katie
Yeah.
at about 7:20.
I did get
saying,
that.
Hold on, he's still going. Let me see. He gets spicy here in a second.
You guys know me, and let me know if I'm wrong in chat. Have I always just alleged that this was an abduction, and I always mention it could be likely an inside job or an outside job, but I've always talked about abduction, possible abduction. Yet this Shill Fisher literally had the nerve to mention in one of his recent posts that I claimed that, I believe that the Stink Feet murdered Sebastian. I may have talked about murder, like, just kind of entertaining different theories, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, you did. You heavily implied some things there.
In the 200 plus lives I've done on Sebastian. But
200 plus lives, and he came into this extremely late. That's the crazy part.
But 99% of the time, I've always only mentioned talking about abduction. I have never talked about murder or anything like that. And for him to put that out, it just shows like.
But he just acknowledges that he's only caught. Oh, God.
Just scum. You're scum. Again, I'm really trying to be nice and not yell or scream because and maybe someone needs to remind Fisher that, when it comes to these kind of cases, when a child goes missing under suspicious circumstances, the way you go about it is you look at the parents first.
The way you go about it. I need to remind you, this guy is not credentialed anything. He is not ex-law enforcement. He is nothing of these sorts. The way you go about it, though, right? Okay, tell us.
Closest to the, family first, closest to the victim, and then you work your way out. You don't go to the neighbor and the neighbor's dog and then go wherever you want from there. No, you work at the most likely, because that is the most statistically, you know, when it comes to domestic stuff like this, is the parents are, you know, the
Domestic what? Because that hasn't even been said yet by law enforcement. Rumor mill.
first to look at. And then you work your way to the extended family, friends. Then you might go to people around you. But again, you don't start with the neighbor and mention something about seeing their son sometime in the middle of the night laying in wait, and you don't have any evidence to back that up, you know, claiming that you see footage of this and you can't even put out a clip showing that. Just shows you what they're trying to do. And it is so disgusting. And again, this is an alleged PI. He should know, if he wasn't a PI, that is how it works. You don't go outside in, you go inside out. And if you can't get past,
That's why we have law enforcement that does proper investigations, and armchair detectives like yourself shouldn't be trying to sway people's perception with falsehoods.
as the parents, you don't go any further than that until you have cleared them completely.
Shelby Lynn, this is the Mob Crew. This is Chris from the Mob Crew.
But you got stink feet running from a polygraph.
And thank you for the support.
Seth had no issue taking a polygraph. Although, again, polygraph is, you know, you can't take that 100%. You know, they're not used in court, but at least, you know, kind of gauges where, you know, kind of people stand. But again, it's just common knowledge when it comes to true crime and these kind of things. But, you know, I guess it's a sin to look at the parents. And again, at the end of the day, let's say if I came across footage and it showed Seth, I guarantee you on my mother's grave, I would send that in a heartbeat. I could care less who is behind his abduction. All I want to do is find Sebastian. It does not matter to me who is responsible. Of course, it matters to me for them to be caught and be held accountable at the fullest extent. But at the end of the day, it does not, I don't care. Give me a Bible. I could care less who's behind it.
Generally, that's on our list coming up.
But again, you start in at the parents. And if you can't get past the parents, you don't go any further than that unless you're looking for connections. But again, that is how it works. All right. Let's see. What time is it? Let's see. 5 o'clock.
These people really do think that they're going to solve it. If you go back to, I think, one of the first or second lives I reviewed of his months ago, I've taken him off the lineup because he just bores me to tears. And it's the same thing over and over and over again, trying to fit the same narrative behind different twists and turns. And Dear Terms of Service has done videos debunking his lights videos. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, sorry, Shelby Lynn. No qualifications whatsoever. Thank you again for the support, but 0 qualifications to my understanding. 0. Internet qualifications, I don't know. Can turn on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I've heard different numbers of them paying. I don't know what he's getting paid. I've heard up to the thousands. Who knows? You know, I don't want to speculate.
He's got the skills of connecting his device to Wi-Fi. I mean, same as me. Yay, yes.
But yeah, I mean, again, and here's just one more thing, and then we'll move on. You know, because again, I'm putting out so many videos with this. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't.
And that's what he does, is he takes his old videos, compiles them, makes a new video to rewalk the story over and over again. And that's the majority. So you're getting the same thing. It's the power of suggestion.
It just makes my head hurt. Anyway, one last thing, just for the argument on this. Okay, 2 things actually with this. See if I can find the interview. Oh, is that it? Okay. Let me just play this clip. I'm just going to play the short clip, and I promise you, I'll make this point. I promise you, it'll be a good point.
The video you're about to see is from early Monday morning.
Yeah, we don't even need to see anymore. We all know. Like, this is just wash, rinse, repeat at this point with these people. But I think it's really interesting how they think that they are going to solve this. And he is talking about how you work a case like this, basically. Sir, let law enforcement do their jobs. Maybe if social media would stop, that would be helpful. So we've heard the audio footage that's been running around from Spanky, that's been regurgitated too, but now we have this. So Evil Exists come out with this video. Actually, it was dropped other places too. But this is a short encapsulation of what is being used by creators for new theories right now.
A huge piece of the puzzle in the Sebastian Rogers case. Sadly, he is still missing. And there are no...
By the way, at this point in time, there is no indication that this is video that has anything to do with this. Just prefacing that.
Suspects named, or even solid leads in the case. I think treating Sebastian's case as a runaway from the start was the biggest mistake. My gut tells me Sebastian never left on his own, leaving his shoes and phone behind. I don't believe it. I think something happened to Sebastian, and there are people who know exactly what that is. Anyway, today I've come across some really disturbing Ring camera footage that someone posted on Facebook.
Once again, playbook of sorts, right in play. Posted on Facebook, anonymous Facebook bullshit, once again, still being used and made into content and ran with. This has been going on since before this case even really picked up hot and heavy on YouTube. But it has always been freaking Facebook posts that have been turned into content. We haven't even caught up on all of them. Janine's back too. Hey, Kathy R., thank you so much for the support. These people just, it's too much. Facebook discussion groups. We took a look not long ago at how many Facebook discussion groups there are just in Sebastian's name, and it is astonishing.
Person that posted this says that it has been sent in to TBI, and the sheriff within the first few days of Sebastian being missing. The original poster wants to know whether this is Sebastian or not, and hoping that someone can properly clear that up. And if it is not Sebastian, then hopefully someone knows who this child is so they can get him help.
You know what have cleared that up? Sending it to law enforcement. Sending it to law enforcement and leaving it at that. That's what would have been sufficient here. But nope, bring it to the internet. Let the internet sleuths figure it out, just like Green Hoodie, and that's being ran in and made into content too, that they found an obituary of somebody and now they're trying to link it all together. You know, same things.
The incident took place in Hogan's Branch, Hendersonville, Tennessee. We know Sebastian is missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee too. The person says that on November 18th,
well, there's that, yes,
noises were heard. The words "help me" was heard too. When this woman jumped up to check, they saw a man closing a child in a car. The man seemed angry.
Remember, this is saying that it's from November 18th, 2023. So you mean to tell me that this person had this video all the way from November of 2023, thinks it's concerning, brings it to the attention of the internet in January of 2025, and somehow this has something to do with potentially Sebastian? Come on, people.
And they sped off, heading towards the highway. In the video I am about to play for you, a child can be heard crying and yelling. I can't
Mika, enjoy your evening.
Take it anymore. Before we get to that, the poster also shared this picture of the boy running down the street. The poster said her heart sank as she felt.
They're trying to say that in some way, shape, or form that this looks like Sebastian. There's no indication of the sort. Again, this poster has had this since November of 2023.
The boy's features resembled that of Sebastian, as well as the area he went missing in. Some comments on this post mentioned that it does look like Sebastian without his glasses on. Listen to the audio. It's hard to hear, so this is your trigger warning.
You're going to be looking over here. Right here. The dog. That's what it is. That's what it is. November 18th, 2023. So there's a kid over here. The dog's run over. Yeah. No date, no timestamp, no nothing. But it's from a Facebook video. So just so you guys are aware what's going on there. Let me see if she's done yet. She's still live. So I will wait on her for a moment. We got another one. Another one talking about how they don't want to bring certain things. They've known certain things and they don't want to give the heads up on YouTube, but they know certain things and they have information, but they don't want to make the person run. We've got one of those coming up too. So in the meantime, switching gears. I'm going to do a little fucking drama with one of the creators involved in this shit because I got a few things to say to you. Miss allegedly with Brittany J. Because you are so misinformed so often. It's kind of painful. But it's fun for me because I don't really care. All right, let's go.
You know what? I have decided something, okay?
And truly, this whole fucking stream is nothing but drama. None of these things, let me remind you, none of these things actually have anything to do with Sebastian being missing. These are not anything to do with Sebastian. This is all fucking drama. So don't tell me I'm mixing it together or anything like that. This is all drama. All these people have created drama off of falsehoods. It's all she's doing too. Creating drama off of fucking falsehoods. None of these people are doing any justice to a missing child. Period.
Sometimes you have to let things happen when you can't force things. Hey, sweet sativa. And I noticed that ever since I have been trying really hard.
And if she yanks it, I have it screen recorded on my iPad and we will put it right back up.
To make that goal of 1,000 thumbs up. The hate channels have if you really want to know if somebody's obsessed with hating you, do something and watch how much they obsess over it, right?
So because you can't get 1,000 thumbs up, that's somehow to do with the haters. I have no control. I don't think anybody has control over how many thumbs up you get. But carry on. Tell us all about it.
So I've been wanting to get the 1,000 thumbs up. And ever since I wanted to do that, some of the channels have started obsessing over making sure that they get 1,000 thumbs up every single night. It's so stupid and petty. It is absolutely so stupid and petty. And to be honest with you, now that they're doing that, it's losing its gravitas with me now.
Actually, a lot of those people have been getting their numbers up there and their likes up there for quite some time. And that's kind of when you jumped on the bandwagon, if we're going to factually speak about a timeline, but carry on.
So I'm probably just not even going to push for it anymore. The whole reason that I wanted to get 1,000 thumbs up was because it was a goal that I set for myself with this channel. It had nothing to do with anybody else. But apparently they make it that way. It's always got to be some kind of petty, stupid drama. And it's always got to be about, who's better. And I wasn't even thinking about who got what, I didn't even know what their numbers were.
Bullshit.
So I'm not even going to push for it anymore like I was. I will still say, can I please get, can you guys click the thumbs up because it is for engagement and it helps. But have y'all noticed that too? Baby LA, he's
been really bummed because Justin has a chicken party every time he gets 1,000 subs or 1,000 thumbs up and she doesn't,
ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like, I don't know. I think they think that, I don't know what they think. Your numbers are, the people that hate me, their numbers are not there. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing that their numbers are going to do to make or break me. You know what I mean? I don't care what they get.
Why are you fucking talking about it? It's the weirdest shit when people talk about numbers. It's fucking weird. It's weird. I'm sorry. Okay. That's from my non-YouTuber brain. It's fucking weird.
That was something that I had for myself.
You've pointed out more about my numbers over the last year than I even cared to know.
Anyway, so I was just saying that to say that I'm going to pull back from it, but I do want to ask.
At one point in time, she was obsessed with my ratio, and I was like, what the fuck is that even meaning? Then I was like, oh, I get it. Fuck if I care.
You guys, if you can, please click that thumbs up.
I'm going to still do this. 10 people. I don't give a shit.
It means more to me than you know. It's for the algorithm. We have to do it for the algorithm. 22 here in Arizona listening.
I just like to talk shit and correct misinformation, okay?
Oh, I hope you're okay. You're on your way to the doctor. I hope you're okay. Hey, precious lavender buttons. We love you, and you get a lot of thumbs up. I always do it before you start. Thank you, Joanne.
And now they have to fucking coddle her. That's so weird. It's weird, people. This shit's weird. Again,
Look at you, Troll Investigates. You're like number 100. Well, how about that?
okay, let's fast forward because I'm already bored with this. And by the way, please don't make rude comments about her family or anything like that. She did suffer a loss, and I sent my condolences the other day. But this shit right here, yeah, fuck you.
Don't act like a Christian.
And that has nothing to do with your loss. But you ain't gonna come in here. Yeah, I'll just go on.
What? I'm confused. I'm not doing this morning. Nope. You know what the Bible also says? That you don't travel to and fro and cause problems. Let's not argue. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to argue with anybody this morning. I just buried my uncle last night. I got a lot of people who are already damn, enough. I thought last night that I said this to somebody last night. I don't even remember who I said it to. I said there was a small little fragment within me, just a little bitty tiny, very, very ignorant part of me that thought just maybe, being that I just had a death in the family, that yesterday people would kind of bow out and leave me be. You know what?
You expect people to bow out and leave you be, but you have kicked the parents of a missing child nightly almost for the last 9 months, 10 months. Nightly. You expected grace to be given to you. Meanwhile, you were in fucking chats talking shit last night. Do I need to pull the receipts of that, BJ? Because you were in chats running those little lips of yours last night. You might not have been live, but you sure were other places running those lips or those fingers.
What I mean? Just give me one little small break. Just one little small break yesterday while I'm grieving, while my family's grieving. And do you know, Nonsense, Queen B, GW, they all went live trashing me yesterday. It's like, damn, if even as much as I can't stand GW.
You haven't been trashed even remotely close to being trashed over here. You've been corrected. I get petty with you sometimes. I could get real fucking petty with you today, but I'm not going to. Most of the time, I just come back at you with your bullshit words. But you expected grace. Meanwhile, you're in fucking chats running your mouth, talking all the shit. Nah. You're a grown-ass fucking adult.
And believe me, I can't stand her. If she had a loss in her family, I would not speak on her that day.
Fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? I would, and probably more than just a day. I would back up and give some grace for anybody.
You'd give some grace, bitch. You filed a fucking lawsuit. You're about to tell people later on in this that you don't go real life. I don't know what to tell you, but filing a frivolous lawsuit using a missing child's name is about as real life as it can get. There is never going to be a day that you will not be able to say that you're not a real lifer. You're a real lifer. You used a missing child to file a lawsuit against somebody you disagree with on the internet. That's real life as it goes.
That's how I know that that's some of the things that makes me lose faith in humanity. I'm just not even gonna lie. Like, we have reached a point where you can't even let people be to grieve. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Well, you're probably about to drag me some more, so.
Sure as fuck am. But this isn't a dragon. Haven't even remotely fucking given you a tongue lashing like you probably deserve.
So be it. Can the mods drop my links? I've hit a bit of a bump. And these people are going to come.
Katie K, thank you for being a member. You're appreciated.
They hold on a minute. All right. These people are going to come after me regardless of anything. Hey, Spicy, for fuck's sakes, be gone. Let her grieve. And may you have the itch that you cannot scratch that bothers you through.
You're so fucking obvious. It's not even funny. It's embarrassing, actually. Start off with poor you. They didn't even let me greet. Bitch, you were in fucking chats running your mouth about me last night. Use my name, throw it in there. Poor you, right? And then you're like, they're gonna drag me anyways. So
I see.
So fucking
So
awkward.
I've hit a bit of a spot. I don't even know freaking. My links are in chat. If there's anybody that can help out or would like to donate, it would be greatly appreciated. It really means a lot.
Oh, and by the way, a special shout out to Penny Monroe. I don't know who you are. Don't care to know who you are, but you sure think you know who I am. Keep watching. Maybe you'll learn something. And I hope you have the day you so well deserve.
I would like to go into more detail, but they're going to take it and run with it and use it against me. I asked for help over a year ago and I'm still being dragged for it. So I'm just going to say that. Like, my links are out there. If anybody can help, even if it's $5, it would be greatly appreciated. If you can't, that's okay. It helps more than you know. So, and then if you would like to become a member, we would love to have you on board the green team. Now I do want to talk about some stuff that, that Miss 1982, that really warms my heart. Brittany, being a widow is rough. Your channel gets me through the night.
Let's skip ahead because I get sick of this stuff.
That makes me feel terrible. I'm so sorry.
I have to sit and coddle her for a little while. I'm not interested.
I pray, Brittany, that you never care what those losers say ever again, except
the Hoosers. We're called losers again. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to the fun stuff.
Like, he doesn't stick up for me. People are sitting there saying, "Hey, Eddie, why do you support Brittany?" Eddie,
she's going off on Eddie once again.
Brittany, you know, the one day, that 1 month, that one situation, I know you. I got time to kill. Wait a minute. No.
She's got time to kill, so do I. Buckle up.
That's not how it goes. Not against her will. I got time to kill. Way down in Broken Heartsville. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. I can't sing with a low pitch voice. Like, I lose my air.
Oh,
I don't know. I try, but I can't do it. I can't sing, but I especially can't sing with a low pitch tune. But sometimes I wish when I smoked, I could. Does that make any sense?
No.
When I smoked, I could do it.
Good for you.
All right, hold on a second.
Yay.
So I've been told that it was deleted. Let's see if that's the case. If it is, then I'm going to go to Centers. Give me one. I need to address a few things.
Oh, she needs to address a few things. Okay.
It's cold. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. Oh, why is that song stuck in my head?
Hold on just a moment. I'm going to share with you guys something that I just love to share. Because, you know, she sits here and cries victim all the fucking time about how mean we are to her. So let's just take a little gander back at one of Brittany's finer moments. It's kind of ironic. Let's see here. What do you have to say in this one?
Say to you, I'm sorry that any of it's happening. If people are bothering you, well, yeah, do what you need to do. Seriously. If there's anything I can help you with, I'll gladly do it. I have nothing to hide or, shit.
This is one of my pre-recorded videos, but you're going to hear the fun part in just upcoming.
You can keep your threats. Seriously. I have every right.
Oh, wait. Back that up.
Anything I can help you with, I'll gladly do it. I have nothing
back that
to
up.
hide or, shit. Do what you need to do.
Or you could pull the BJ and just use it for content.
Nonsense. You can keep your threats. Seriously. I have every right to speak and defend myself just like the next person.
Nonsense has never threatened her. Not once. Threatened to abuse her brain, which I've done successfully for probably 7 months. Noted. I will keep the invisible, non-existent threats.
Mallory, shame on you for lying on me. Shame on you for lying on me.
Been waiting since August for you to prove there was any lies told. Still haven't done that.
Seriously. One of these days, what's in darkness always comes to light. And one of these days, the truth's going to come out.
Or you could just show receipts and prove that she's lying.
And to be perfectly honest with you, after she's went on her freaking on a panel and incited hate on me to the degree that she did about things that never even happened, I don't want anything to do with her. I can't trust her. She's a compulsive liar.
Oh. And we are just to believe you on that?
If something bad happens to me over that, Mallory, I hope you can live with yourself. I mean, you got people saying that my privacy doesn't deserve to be protected over things that I never did. I've never looked any of these people up, and I never had anybody look other people up.
So much manipulation. And here's a couple of reminders. Send me all you have on Lori. You know, Katie's friend. We heard that the other day. Of who BJ is.
No, you big-nosed ugly bitch. You dumb twit. You are a nosy, good-for-nothing, sleazy trash bag Karen. That's what you are. A middle-aged Karen. Oh, really? Really, bitch? You're passionate about going live and dragging people for filth and inciting all kinds of hate and real life shit against them? Because maybe you won't do it, but hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't put nothing past you. You're a fraud, and you're as fraudulent as they come. I don't put shit past you. So I'm not even going to say that you wouldn't do some foul real life shit like that on your own. I believe you would with a quickness. You're cheap, freaking fraudulent, petty Betty Karen, trash bag. Oh my God, I can't. People like you, because of trash bags like you that sit there with your ear to the speaker, just looking for anything that you can to twist. You simple bitch. That's what you are. Nonsense. You're a simple bitch. You're a simple bitch. That's what you are. You're a fraud.
Well, once again, thank you all for watching. Oh, just a little reminder of the true Brittany. So, Brittany, since I'm so fucking simple and easy to understand, this won't be hard for you to understand, will it?
That was the most childish rant I've ever heard.
I love it.
Oh
I could play that over and over again and have the
Cry
biggest
me a
grin.
river, fucking Karen.
That's her job.
She don't get the qualification of
Jesus
Karen.
Christ, where's
I'm the
manager?
Karen. Yeah, where's the manager?
Like Meg said in the comments, it sounds like a backup at the Starbucks line.
She was stuttering. You Betty trash bag bop bop bop.
Oh wait, oh.
That's why I opened up a stream one time wearing a garbage bag.
Over the hill. Yep, it's gone, baby. It's gone. Let me show y'all something.
For Phil.
Oh, who's got you busy?
Sorry, babe.
WBLD. Who has you busy? Who's that?
What's up, Thor?
I can't whistle.
Hold on. I missed somebody. Fairy Meadows, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the cabana.
Wendy. I cannot whistle. Oh, I say that to Breezy too, Moon. When Breezy comes in, I'm like, hey, Breezy F, baby. White. Oh, my God. That's it. Yes. Let me show y'all what this fuck boy did. I said he looks like he walked straight up out of American History X. I saw this on Josh's live last night.
Ooh, this is not going to age well for you.
So we're going to go over it on Josh's really quick. Let me pull it up. And thank you, Josh, for having my back, by the way. I appreciate you. You know I do. So Josh covered it last night, and I watched it this morning, and I was like, what? What?
She said she watched it this morning. Interesting.
Who is this weird looking dude? Like, y'all, I am not. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Aries.
I am 100% not into identity politics at all. Okay.
Oh, do you even know what identity politics are?
Okay. I don't. I can't even talk. Subscribe.
Oh.
I don't subscribe to identity politics by any means whatsoever.
No, you're a cuckoo racist.
Them big
Oh
words.
wait, I will say that you are very comfortable hosting racist on your panel.
Fuck. Sorry.
And transphobia on your panel. You're good with hosting that and then saying that you're not that way. Identity politics definitely wouldn't be your thing.
Ever. I don't like virtue signaling. I don't like that shit. I don't like cancel culture. I don't like any of that shit. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think it's
Identity politics, virtue signaling, and cancel culture. Okay.
destructive. It reminds me of
She's an extremist. Oh, hold on. This is the part right here. Hold on.
destructive. It reminds me of nonsense.
Oh,
Like when you think of cancel culture, identity politics, and freaking virtue signaling, nonsense's face is stamped on every definition. Okay. I'm just
cool. Some pretty big words for you.
You canceled me.
Not really sure who I've canceled yet. I've obviously hurt Fifi's. Your Fifi's are all in a bunch. Sorry, guys. Kyle's getting over pneumonia. That's why he's coughing and hacking up a lung. He's got to cough it out. So most people are used to it. But if you're just tuning in, that's why he's coughing and I'm not getting on him because he's got pneumonia.
Sorry.
He's got to break it all up.
I'm going inside.
No, you're okay. You're okay. He's like, he's trying to partake and he's just hacking. It's really not that fucking hard to not be a shitty human being, basically, is what you're saying. You have a hard time not being a stupid piece of shit, in my opinion. And I said that.
saying. Anyway, with that being said, I have to say,
he
wait,
hasn't smoked at all.
Who's still here? Girl, you keep saying you leaving.
He hasn't smoked since he's been home from the hospital.
Ah, darn. We ain't about to get on your Bash Brittany bandwagon. Not gonna happen. Please. Brianna's.
If you want to call me a virtue signaler, something to do with identity politics, you don't even know what those terms are or what they encapsulate. But basically, it's not that fucking hard to stand firm where you stand and not tolerate bullshit. It's not that hard to have decent moral standing. It seems really, really a struggle on here for a lot of people, but it's really not that hard. I'm not doing anything impressive, but you call it virtue signaling. Okay.
Swirl, thank you for the $5. Brittany, you are a wonderful friend, and I am glad to be here, and I enjoy your channel. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I enjoy you, and I think you're a good friend, too. Thank you so much. What's going on, TJ?
Twin thing, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the cabana.
Noni McPoppins, how you doing? They probably are in ways. They're more coward than courageous because there's no way that they act like this if everyone saw who they are in their face.
You were muted.
What's up, Cash?
I mean, half of these people are convicts, for God's sakes.
Yep, something I'm not. But even if I was, so be it. And you're going to go on to try and shame people that have been in prison. It's quite ironic. But yet you sit there and talk about people have changed. Go on with your bad self. I love this for you.
I thought about that this morning. At first, it kind of bothered me. Isaac in Jersey, I have no clue. I have asked over and over. I have pleaded, and I have begged people to tell me, and they won't tell me. They never will tell me what it is, but I am the most horrible person that walks on this platform. Let me tell you. Mandy says, I mean, we are talking about pillars of the communities. I'm sure they're helping their own communities in every way possible, right? I mean,
you want to know something? Things I don't pat myself on the back for, but for years on end, I volunteer coached rec soccer. Had a blast doing it. I do a lot for my community, actually. Something you're never going to shame me over, but carry on. It's kind of funny that somebody who doesn't even really leave their house thinks that they're going to shame people over what they do in their communities. Carry on. Still waiting for you to take up that challenge there, Britt.
Duh, Mandy. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. I got to tell you something. Listen to me closely. If you were to call my local PD, Troll Investigates. They are. They absolutely are. Side note, Brittany, your community is strong and full of great supporters. I appreciate all of you for subscribing. Amazing. Thank you. They are amazing. They absolutely are amazing. And hey, you're a part of that community too. I appreciate you being here. So think about this. I want you to think about this. If someone were to call your police department, I keep seeing a reflection in my glasses and I'm like, holy shit, thinking somebody's standing there. If somebody were to call your police department,
are they going to text you back? just asking for a friend. Are they going to know who you are and just text you back? The dispatch? Just asking.
And report you for something.
Huh.
Would the dispatch know who you were if the person told you their name?
Yeah, chances are with the birth date and stuff, because the computer system links birth dates, names, addresses, things of that nature. So it's who knows why a police department would know, or if you have notes on record with the police department or anything, they might. Who knows? You can also run a little bit of information and find out exactly where you're calling
You see
from.
what I'm saying? Like, imagine calling a police department and telling the person, the worker, the person's name that you're calling about, and they immediately know who that person is. That's pretty bad, right?
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, it's pretty bad also when you say that somebody texts you back from the dispatch. I've never heard of dispatch texting back. That must be a thing that we don't have around here.
You can't call my police department and they know who I am. Like, they don't. And of course, there is the possibility that you know them because you are related to somebody there.
Lisa, are you talking about Crime Time Buzz?
And I'm not talking about that.
She's a whole other shit show.
I'm talking about, like, they're so familiar with you because you've been reported so many times, right?
Or what if you've made so many reports? I mean, either one can be true. Carry on.
I'm just saying.
The stupidest shit. I just cut down nonsense for being a virtue signaler, but now I'm like, my police department doesn't know who I am, and I'm not a convict, but I'm not trying to virtue signal over here. It's just nonsense does that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, Betty. Good to see you. So we're doing a very rare, very, very rare day live because I went to bed last night super early because I was exhausted.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make up for lost times. Hey, Precious Lavender Buttons. Hey, Hope Floats.
All that lost time you lost in chats talking shit about a bunch of us. Okay. Sure.
Just imagine that. Holly says, in my small town, I was going to call animal.
Thank God I don't have to sit in chats with you anymore and even see you pop up, because it is a struggle for me to be nice in other people's chats that I respect. Thankfully, there's not many of those people.
Control on my cousin, but when I called, the animal control officer was her mom. I thought it was bad here. Hey, Shannon Pisces, good to see you. Oh, I've missed you guys. Tina Von Young. I'm seeing so many people that don't get. I know you called alive, Shannon. Yay. Brenda Stapleton. So much for being a member for 20 months.
Let's skip.
I mean, this dude. Like,
oh, here we go.
You know that it puts lotions on its skin, guy. It puts lotions on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It reminds me of the it puts lotion on its skin guy after being locked up and serving 10 to 20. You look just like yes, he looks like the Silence of the Lambs weirdo after he served 10 or 20 years.
She's talking about White Boy Lockdown, who I'm not a huge fan of, but I don't watch either, so there's that.
Oh my God. And I had no idea, but I told Josh, Josh said that he's got like a an SS tattoo. And I said that. I said, I'm looking for the swastika. Where's it at? Because I mean, this dude, like I said, I don't subscribe to identity politics.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Oh yeah, CK. She's talking about White Boy. Yep.
I don't subscribe to freaking cancel culture or any of the identity politics shit or virtue signaling, but I'm going to tell you, he looks like he walked straight up out of American History X, the movie. And I don't care who knows it. And he's not funny, dude. You are not funny. You're a weirdo. He's one of those people that if I was in a store, like if I was in a gas station paying for gas and he walks in, I'd bow out. I'd get the hell out real quick.
You would get the fucking hell out of the gas station. Like that's some brave things to be saying. What are you insinuating here? What are you saying? Oh, we know what you're saying. We know what you're trying to imply. Real fucking funny. Real funny.
I don't know. It's just weird.
All right, let's watch it.
Freak. All right, let's
watch this weirdness. I heard that the hate channels,
stupid.
The hate channels was loving this. It's not funny at all.
Transform. What do we do? Stretch.
Hey, Lisa.
Fit the screen. That's not really fitting the screen.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, let me see.
I can't.
Lisa says, Brittany, I just want to apologize. Earlier, I was being nosy on GW's live, and she was whining, so I said something to her, and then people in the chat started saying that I was one of your mods. Oh, that's okay. I ain't worried about it. What, they thought that you were one of my mods under another account?
By the way, the stuff that's upcoming, I have no clue. There is no proof, of course, shown or anything, but she's going to take some comments in the chat and read them out loud. And please take it with a grain of salt, because I would say hell no on any of these things that are being alleged, but I don't know these people either.
No, it's so weird that they blame.
My assumption is she took a comment and read it and ran with it and left it there.
Us for everything. You don't have to apologize. It's fine. Marlena says, Brittany, that man is a big-time Don Wells supporter and admitted child P defender. That's all I have to say about him. What?
Marlena, you're such a chicken shit. It's so pathetic. You were such a pick-me in all the fucking chats. Like, come on now. You talk so tough all over the place. People have got to have stuff on her. That's why she won't say no. Sometimes they're just not my fights. Sometimes you don't involve yourself in shit that isn't involving you. Fucking weirdo.
I knew it. I thought I'd heard that he supported him. QB is friends with a troll and White Boy is a crony.
By the way, Marlena is the one that tried to get me entered into John Davis True Crime. He had some like troll thing months ago. Marlena like sent money to add me to something. It didn't pan out. I was excited to watch the series. I checked out after like the second time, but she's weird.
Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's watch.
Why am I in there?
Probably should have corrected that.
I don't understand.
That would have probably been the smart thing to do, is not run with shit like that you don't have any facts to back up. But, you know, I'm sure White Boy will handle that.
Kansas. All right, Brittany, I'm with you, sis. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in there. I mean, he hates me. I know that. Which is cool because I don't really think the world of him either. So, you know. But
yeah, he's always been super respectful to me when he stopped by in the comments and stuff. I don't know him. You guys know what I watch. It's right here.
I don't know why we're in this.
Isn't it ironic that Bullhorn Betty is in the chat too? Isn't this ironic in what she has to say?
All right.
Now she's going to include
I
this.
don't know why I'm in there either, Josh. It doesn't make any sense. Bullhorn Betty says, no, that's not exactly true. He's a wife beater. I was at his wife's birthday a few years ago, and he beat her on her birthday. No. Are you serious? Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. I don't even have words for that. That's
not a smart move. Not a smart move. Again, not a smart move. Especially taking something that Betty is saying and running with it.
It's just horrible. I knew it. Like I knew I saw vaguely I remember clips of where like she's standing with him in the video, and he's just being so degrading to her, the way like talked down to her. That's really sad. Hey, hello, hey Jude, good to see you. Glad you can make it. Hi, kitty catty. Hey, Judy. Hey, Esther. All right, guys, let's go. Let's keep going.
We went over there the other night because somebody told me about audio. I couldn't tell you any more about him, to be honest.
Let's take a look.
But I'm sure he'll handle all of this. I just find it ironic, the shit BJ is saying boldly and putting out here with no fact basis whatsoever. But if this was done to her, holy shit, the come apart she would have would fucking make an earthquake.
Oh my God.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
White boy radio.
Who
Is that a
calls
Gucci bag
himself
back there?
that? Who calls themselves White Boy Radio? Like, what?
White boy radio calls himself that.
Oh, white boy radio. Hey, Will.
Calls themselves allegedly with Brittany J.
Of Deceit Untangled. Welcome.
Aren't you actually Brittany J? Oh, it's because you're never factual, so it all has to be allegedly. Okay.
What are you doing? You not working at the recycling center anymore? What are you doing out there?
Hey, I'm too honest.
Slanging? I popped one.
The video you about to view.
What are you doing, dude? You got? Is that a Gucci bag? Gucci? Is that a Gucci bag?
Gucci.
Why would he have a Gucci? And I'm sure it's not real, but is that a Gucci bag? That's Gucci, right?
You got to ask yourself, why is there a bag? Why is there a bag sitting on the pin or the pack bin machine? Is he trying to boast? Like, is he trying to say, I showed that I can buy my wife Gucci? Hey, Kitty Catty, good to see you. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. We got you. Oh, thank you. You've been here longer than 5 months, too. Thank you. What's going on, East Coast Beauty?
This next part is quite ironic after calling me a virtue signaler, and she doesn't play identity politics, but here we go.
Brittany, he's a racist asshat. I know. He's sitting there calling Hong CV19, and then he was saying some shit like, who's this Hong guy sending me pork fried rice and egg rolls? And it's like, are you serious? What's wrong with you? Like, you make us white people look bad. He's not ours. He's not like us.
Do you remember what you said in the beginning of this case? Does anybody else remember? Well, it wasn't really her, but she had the panel. I think it was Emmy Joe that actually said stuff about the Proudfoot last name and how they were mocking Native Americans. Does anybody remember that? Because I distinctly remember that. Brittany didn't shut it down. She went along with it. That's why I said yeah. Anyways, in my opinion, that was pretty foul, but here we are. Green-eyed PI says, I gave condolences and said Christians don't judge and gossip, got booted and had a membership gifted, of course. Hypocrites. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for the support. Passion for Victims. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. If I missed anybody, I'll go back and check at the end, you guys. This is, ugh.
Isn't that what the dark side keeps saying, guys? They not like us. They not like us. Well, he not like us. He not like us. We don't claim him.
You grab me.
Okay. I don't know what this thing is, but us white people are so sorry, and we don't claim him. I'm just saying.
Gucci?
The irony of all these statements. Does she even know what the fuck she's talking about anymore?
Yeah, I wonder how many friggin' Adderalls you got to sell to get one of those bad boys. Gucci?
The parody. A parody made.
Let me turn this dumbass up here.
From an exploiter. What we do over here on White Boy Radio team, White Boy Radio, is exploit the exploiters.
He exploits the exploiters. Okay. Fucci? Yeah, I think so.
We bully the bullies. Are you?
I don't know about you guys, but this guy looks like he's vaccinated and boosted. I guarantee it.
Bully? Are you?
And what's the problem if somebody is, Josh? And what's the fucking problem if somebody is, Josh? Yo, Brittany. See, this is why I say you hang out with extremist type bullshit, because this is, yeah, it is what it is. But what's the fucking point if they are? People just,
a product of cyber harassment. Are you being victimized? Contact me. White Boy Lockdown Radio.
Are you being victimized? Contact me. I mean, he looks like a bodyguard at a lesbian parade or something. I don't know.
Yahoo. I'll try to the bottom of it. I can't save the.
Hey, contact me.
What's that? I know Josh does this like shock jock after dark type content, but then he mixes it up with trying to talk about missing. Like, it fucking is weird. It's weird. The whole lesbian parade thing. You're fucking weird. Your jokes don't land.
I've only been convicted of selling the grape rape drug, or I think I said that wrong. The date grape. I said it wrong.
One thing I don't like is bullies and exploiters. So,
yeah, don't like bullies or exploiters. And he's wearing a shirt with Donald Trump on it, flipping the finger that says one for Biden.
Please feel free.
And probably one for Fauci.
Contact me. And always remember, don't be parody. Enjoy.
Oh God.
Here's how the average man's life would change if he never saw an ad again. Day one, he would.
And this is why I've been bitching about creators not having premium. It's because BJ doesn't have premium. And when I review her, I'm sick of her ads popping up. Okay, I don't care if creators have ads on their streams. It's just, if you call this a business, it would be considered a business expense. Get premium and stop it, because you went on this whole dissertation about how
install Pi on his
everything costs and all the stuff you have to put into your business earlier in this rant too. It's quite ironic.
computer without spending a dime because it's 100.
That's I mean, at first glance, it's kind of funny, but so this must be Nick. But Nick's teeth are actually like white, and yours are not white. I don't know what they are. It's a form of brown I've never seen.
Hello. How are
I'm really sure that this probably does not hurt White Boy's feelings at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's probably pretty excited about this reaction, and he'll probably make another parody. That would be my assumption based on what you guys are saying.
How are you doing? Today, we're going to take a look at 3 candidates at our choice of employment here at Not Bright Media.
Not Bright Media.
Not Bright Media is a diverse employer.
Aunt Kathy's story time. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana, you guys.
Okay, what? All right, first of all, that's not even how Nick acts. It's not how Nick sounds, not how Nick looks.
Just a quick note, a side note, isn't the comment she has pinned, isn't that the woman that was just dropping the N-word over and over and over again on her stream just recently? I'm almost positive that the comment she has pinned there is the channel that was saying the N-word over and over. Okay, just making sure I'm right, which I am once again.
I'm just going to critique the hell out of it. I mean, you want to do an impersonation, let's critique it. You look nothing like him. You aren't doing anything like at least try to act like his body language or something. And he says our choice of what did he, hold on. Let's go back. What did he say? It doesn't even make sense. Hold on.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Today, we're going to take a look at 3 candidates at our choice of employment here.
Today we're going to look at 3 candidates at our choice of employment. What does that mean? He didn't even try. He didn't even try. So I heard the hate channels are like they're just gawking over this, saying this dude deserves an award kind of thing. Like, it's horrible.
At Not Bright Media.
Not Bright Media.
Not Bright.
Not Bright Media is a diverse employer. We look at all applicants and take all
Look at his Gucci
considerations.
shirt. Look at that Gucci shirt.
That's a Gucci shirt.
He's
Too?
got a Gucci shirt.
Now, when we look at these
It's a Fucci shirt.
Applicants,
What the fuck is he doing?
we take
What was that?
I'm gonna throw up.
What
full
was
consideration.
that?
Full consideration.
What was
given
that?
Each
This is straight up fucking torture. I'm sorry. This is straight up torture. Listening to BJ review Josh is straight up torture. I don't know why I deserved this to do to myself. I did this to myself and you guys.
applicant. But always remember, here at Not Bright Media, we have to follow our guidelines of employment. And there's not too much to it, okay? Number 3 rules, right? Just number 3 and 3 rules. It's just that easy. What's the first rule? Well, number first rule is Seth is God. Then the second rule is Chris and Katie, definitely guilty.
Yeah, no talk about children whatsoever in my comment section, please and thank you, or you'll get booted. Thank you. Your comments will get removed first, and then you'll be asked to kindly, respectfully stop. We don't give her that. We're not giving her that. Okay, I'm going to skip forward because I'm not interested. She doesn't really have anything much to add. She pretty much just plays Josh and, spaces out. So it is what it is. And that's not me alleging anything. That's just me saying what the fuck is going on. She's halfway tuned out half the time when she reviews content. It's annoying. I showed you guys last night. Okay, here we go. We're going to get to this part here, though, because this is where I find it to be intriguing.
2 weeks worth of oil. Like I noticed this about men, most men. If they don't, men get oily. They get real oily. And he looks like he hadn't had a bath in about 2 weeks. And he's got like layers.
I think you should probably go look at your camera earlier today before you be talking about people's looks. Just saying.
And layers of oil all over him from not washing. Sorry, not sorry. That's what it looks like. This guy has some serious issues, does not realize how absolutely stupid he looks. And Josh, I love the fact that you just laugh at him. Exactly. I told Josh if I could just have half of his I don't give a F, I'd be doing some big things. Let me show you something else real quick, guys. And listen, for all my true crimers, which I'm a ratatouille, ratatouille. For all my true crimers, we are going to do true crime tonight. We are going to do our Sebastian part 2. How was Sebastian's life before the night of the 25th?
It wasn't good enough that even Nana told you that it had nothing to do with Sebastian. You were not talking about Sebastian. You did everything but talk about Sebastian. We reviewed that again last night. That's why you're salty. But anyways.
It'll be part 2 of how was Sebastian's life, because I got a couple of interviews to go through to where we kind of, get an idea. I think it'll be good. Unless something comes up. But I think that's what we're going to do our part 2 tonight.
Are you going to skip through again and take pieces out to highly sway your audience and emotionally manipulate them? Asking for a friend. I showed people that last night too.
Dumbo is cute to compare to those flappers, in my opinion, but it doesn't make me think of flying, right? Oh, yes. All right.
She don't look shame. Don't ever accuse Brittany of look shaming people. She don't do that. She's above all of that shit. She don't do none of this shit. Just wait.
Hey, sorry. Oh, that's okay. Bree. Girl, a day live, and I missed it. I'll catch the replay when you're done. But hey, girl, hey, hope you're doing okay. I missed you. Where have you been? I didn't know if you were coming back or not. I'm so happy to see you. Hey,
I almost want to just play that rant again.
All same. Wait a minute, is that Ben? Ben, did you change your name? Hold on.
It might just be because I like that song. You had it all until it's all gone.
Hi. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all something else. All right, let's see. Chronicles of the Shady. Chronicles. Check this out, guys.
No, thank you. Bumping forward again because actually no. I am gonna fucking play this. Never mind, I am. I remember now what it is. Hold on.
Check this out.
Not a fucking clue. Plus size green hoodie. Oh, fuck. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
The green hoodie.
Not the green hoodie.
Listen.
She's trying to get herself a green hoodie too. Okay.
Oh my God.
We see you.
Listen close.
She's telling people to listen close.
Oh, my dog's in here going off. Hold on, I'm good.
Karma, chameleon.
You guys hear her snoring?
Yeah, I hear it.
She's like, she's over here going off. Hold on, I gotta move it. I'll play this.
Karma, chameleon.
Sleep. She's sped up. They're all sped up. Oh.
Draw.
See
the irony of BJ.
Not
playing this and then crying about people pointing out if she falls asleep. Like, what the fuck, man?
Fucking clue.
Karma, chameleon. Can we play that again, y'all? Can we play it again? We gonna play it again. What was that? Oh, snap. You ain't never heard me slur my words like that.
Plus size green hoodie. Oh, fuck. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
The green hoodie.
Not the green hoodie. She's trying to get herself a green hoodie too. Okay.
Get herself a green.
She is so giddy over this.
Hoodie too.
We see you.
We see you. That's Queen B.
And
yep, and she did it again last night too. Oh,
how would you know that? You were in bed, I thought you were in bed.
Oh, was that a snore?
Oh, my dog's in here going off. Hold on, I'm good.
It's her dog, right?
You guys hear her snoring?
Yeah, I hear it.
We hear
she's like, she's over here going off. Hold on, I gotta move it. I'll play this while we do this.
Oh,
look at her. Listen to her.
I'm just saying.
I've heard her dog snore so many times. And not yours, Brittany. She was so excited.
I mean, thoughts? Thoughts?
Desperate is the word I would use for you.
I just want to say this. Okay, I'm not trying to gloat.
Oh.
I'm not trying to gloat, but from my understanding, this was during the day. You ain't never heard me snore and slur my words like that.
Whew. Shit just got real fucking deep with that statement.
The only time that I have ever drifted off was in the middle of the night when I made my ass stay up too long.
Ma'am, the lies.
Okay.
The
The only time that I have ever drifted off was when it was 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. and I didn't go to bed like a decent person should.
So you stream that late every night, pretty much. And okay.
But you will not ever
Oh,
hear me slur my words and sound effed up like that.
Okay. All right. But you don't do the low. You don't do that. You don't go here, right?
But I find it rich,
Oh.
so rich, Queen, that you have berated me and mocked me and defamed me and humiliated me for how long? Y'all, how many months has she been doing this to me? How many months has she been doing this to me? And she's falling asleep on her panel in the morning time. She went to sleep yesterday. I've been saying this for the whole time. If I'm under the
Does anybody know if this stream was in the day or in the morning? I'm assuming this was probably a night stream. Maybe it was a day stream where she was reviewing burnt toast. I have no idea. But I just can't even fucking believe this.
influence, how come I don't slur my words? They have ripped my ass a new one. And look, let's play it one more time. Just one more time. Listen to this closely. Yes, this is Queen B.
Sleeve draw. You know that not a fucking clue. Plus size green hoodie. Oh, fuck! I see what you did there.
Yeah,
the green hoodie. Long.
Not the green hoodie. She's trying to get herself a green hoodie too. Okay.
Ooh.
We see you.
Ooh, what? She's talking.
Ooh. I ain't never heard we'd do somebody like that. I'm just saying.
You don't do this, though. You don't do any of this, though. You don't do any. Haven't we all been hearing that she doesn't do this? She don't take low jabs at people. She don't do this, right? I could have sworn that's what I've heard her say. She doesn't do this. She doesn't do this. You've never heard weed put people to sleep? You stupid. Then it's called indica couch for a reason. Indica is called indica couch for a reason. Dumbass.
Oh, my dog's in here going off. Hold on, I'm gonna go.
Fuck yeah.
You guys hear her snoring?
Yeah, I hear it.
She's like, she's over here going off. Hold on, I gotta move him. I'll play this while we do this.
Mel S, if you don't hear a slur, I don't know what to tell
Sleeve
you.
draw.
Really?
Not a fucking clue. Plus size.
Just keeps going.
I don't care. I don't care if you
obviously care, and you're just doing all the things that you said you would never do.
Hear a slur. You don't. This woman has made my life a living hell for the last.
But you're above this, right? You're above all this. You're above all this.
3 months. Every time I get quiet, if I even get quiet for 2 seconds, they're accusing me of going to sleep. They accuse me of going to sleep when I don't even go to damn sleep.
People fell off your panel because you. Never mind. We watched that last night too.
She's absolutely slurring. I know her, but used to sleeping in the dark. We're nothing more than lost, falling out hard. We are. Let me stop. Don't put that shit on me. And let me tell you something. I don't speak about anybody's kids. I will be going over that too. I'm gonna have to use Sinners Live. Be looking for that tonight. I'm going to be commentating over Sinners Live because he played.
Yeah, I might piss some people off coming up.
Some of that stream from last night. And B. Tim accused me of going real life. He said I go real life on victims. He said I go real life on.
Send me all the information that you've got. And this is her words, not mine. I'm not asking anybody to do this. Let me preface that in case you don't know what I'm going to talk about here. But she just recently asked for all of the information, any research on Lori, Katie's friend, to be sent to her. You filed a filing using a missing child's name. in Pennsylvania. You don't get much more real life than this. I don't know what world you're fucking living in or what reality you're living in, but you are a real lifer. A real lifer, as real life as it gets.
People all the time, and I go after kids. You will never see me go in real life on anybody or going after people's kids. And can we just
you let all the shit talk on your panel though? You go in other people's chats that are going after kids, assumed minors, which thankfully weren't. But you thought that was just fucking shits and giggles, right? When TM was going after what she assumed was my minor child, you sat in there and kikied and ha-ha'd. A bunch of you did. I don't give a fuck. She's a goddamn adult. Y'all look stupid, but you were fucking cheering it on. That's just my experience with you. You filed a fucking filing using a missing child's name on Granny. That's as real life as it gets. You ask for people that are associated with people who have a missing child, their information, all of it. That's real life. That's their real life. You've kicked them for 9 months over and over and over. Oh, you hosted Sarah, Heather Bratt. You hosted Sarah while she tried to shame me for supposed infertility issues, which I do have, but thankfully I have a biologic child. Some people weren't even able to do that. You cheered that on. Yeah.
Please dispel this big lie already. Nobody's went after her kids. Nobody.
And then finally, when you caught on because the chat was turning sideways at Sarah, let me clear that up too. You finally were like, oh, I don't think we should do that. But at first you had no problem with it until you realized the chat was turning on Sarah because Sarah was so fucking foul. You host all that shit on your panel though. Fucking
yes, yeah. Drop Center's link, drop Gypsy's link, drop Josh's link, everybody's. Yeah, drop them all. Get everybody, share everybody. Anybody, if you're my mod and you want to share a link out, I trust you guys. You don't got to ask.
You know, that actually reminded me. Are you,
pretty sure you've been in chats recently cheering on people who went real fucking life. In fact, I'm pretty sure 100% that you were in chats cheering it on and acting like it was okay. As you claim you don't go real life. Sure, Jan. Sure. Jen, thank you for the support. Fuck out of here.
Private investigator, do you speak with law enforcement? Like, will they give you details that they know? Like, say I called and I'm just little old me, or I'm an imposter, like, I don't know, an ex-reality show guy. Are they going to would they give you more information than they would one of us?
It depends on the case. I mean, so, I've had cases where I'm asked to come in by law enforcement or by a federal agency. This case, I don't even reach out to them often. I think I think that they're over, like what's been going on.
Yeah, she allowed Chico to, that happened on her panel too.
Like if
Chico got drugged and lied on.
Everybody's like, I know that some of their creators, I don't want to call them creators, some of the other, whatever I call them.
Housewives.
Yeah, made a big deal. Oh my God, SF. He's like, not telling law enforcement. I don't have any responsibility to tell law enforcement anything. I'm a licensed investigator. If it's something I feel that they don't have or they need to know right away in an exigent circumstance, of course I'm going to do that. But people are like, oh, did they tell her what was it recently about the, I don't know, it was about canines or whatever. I don't have any responsibility to tell them everything I find. I'm a licensed investigator. That's what I'm licensed for. I am there to run an investigation alongside their investigation. Nothing.
That actually reminded me. Are you, as a private
Oh, he just admitted that they're not talking to him.
Hey,
what does that have to do with anything?
What do you mean? We're going to go through this tonight, guys. They're not talking to you for a good reason.
No.
Hold on.
Who cares? Who cares?
Media.
Law enforcement is running an investigation. Okay, that's all I give a fuck about. Let's fast forward because I'm not interested in this. But wait, did I skip it? Hold on. Nope, I didn't skip it.
I didn't cover it extensively, but I watched other people. Are you doing Michael Vaughn again? Oh, poor Michael Vaughn. I hope we get some answers for his mama. Did you see that Billy Joe on Queen Bee's panel yesterday, and when BJ commented on you, she commented on me, Mega M? What'd she say about me? What did she say about me? Because I've defended her, so I really hope she ain't talking crap about me. Thank you, Marlene, for dropping all of the links. Be careful, Justin. Brittany, you missed my birthday? Oh, Jerry, I'm going to sing.
Brittany had an ex-mod or a current mod, somebody that Chico used to mod with in another channel. She that is now Brittany's mod. She allowed SW 4x4s to come on her panel and trash Chico and make a bunch of claims on Chico. They went low as fuck. This was months ago that happened. I can't remember exactly when, but yeah, that all fucking took place on her panel too, on Brittany's panel by SW 4x4.
To you tonight. Okay, you have to come back. Stacey Wonder confessed about Michael. Did he? No. Oh my God, I'm so in the dark. He confessed? Oh my God. Y'all, I haven't done anything on YouTube.
How the subs stir shit. I think everybody knows that. Just me, sunshine. How the subs and chat plantation. I've done some before. How they bring stuff from chat to chat and carry it around. I can do something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Like the timeline of a rumor again from chat to chat. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch Justin's tonight. Tonight when I go live, we will do a sorry guys, I just got a message. Tonight when I go live, we will do a stream. Like we'll do a mixed stream. We'll talk about it, but like tonight will be a multiple topic. We'll talk about multiple things and
Joshua, Nana is almost there. Like Nana is there. Nana knows what's happening. She really does. Like Nana is starting to realize what's happening. I'm sure of it.
kind of talk about more on that. I'm going to watch Justin's live. I'm sorry, I missed your live last night, Justin. I'll have to check it out. I also saw you were covering a girl from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm gonna have to talk to you. I don't want to say it on the live. Listen, somebody just sent me a Cash App. You said you missed me last night. I missed you last night. Thank you so much for your support. I'm gonna have to get back in it. What did Billy Joe say about me, y'all? Hold on. Let me go back up.
You should probably go find out for yourself instead of running with things from your chat, because oftentimes your chat gasses you up with misinformation.
I love you, Rochelle.
By the way, Rochelle, she lied to you today if you're still in here, but I'll correct it in a minute.
I love you, sweetheart, but I disagree with that. I don't think nonsense. And this is just my humble opinion, and I respect that. I respect that you support her.
No, you don't. Be honest. No, you don't.
But just my humble opinion, I feel like nonsense.
Your humble opinion sucks balls.
Is only she only goes after people on our side, but like Queen Bee does things way worse than.
You're so fucking ignorant. It's not even funny. You don't even know what the fuck I talk about. You don't even know what the fucking concept of a timeline is. You don't even know what the concept of a plan is. Isn't that shocking? It's sad that my content is over your fucking head and you can't follow a timeline. You're problematic as fuck. Yeah. But I actually have been covering the people who started covering the case and started inserting rumors, which isn't just people from your side. Ironic, isn't it? But that would be, again, if you actually knew what the fuck I did or how the fuck I lay shit out. I just haven't even got to you because you weren't even one of the first ones to start covering this case. But there's been a lot more problematic people than just from your side. And it's pretty gross that there's sides involved in this. The playbook is playbooking for sure.
Any of us ever dreamed of, and nonsense won't call her out. Like Queen Bee attacked Duchess, and nonsense didn't even say, like, Duchess.
The fuck I didn't say something. The fuck I didn't say something. And I said, I'm sure there was a misunderstanding somewhere about the lies that were told on Duchess. Duchess is a whole grown fucking woman, but I sure as fuck did address what I wanted to. I am not anybody's keeper and do not owe a goddamn person a goddamn thing. But I sure as fuck did say what I had to say. Sure as fuck did.
Come on now.
Don't play these games. They ain't gonna work with me. I'm not interested in the games. Not one fucking bit. I don't want nothing to do with any of the fucking people doing this shit. And Sinner, I have no fucking respect for him, period, point blank, end of story. And everybody fucking knows that. So there's that. Any other fucking questions?
Listen, I know Duchess don't care for me, but let's just be real. Duchess, you can go after Duchess, Queen Bee, because Duchess went into Sinner's.
You've gone after her too, you fucking stupid ass. You sat in there as, oh, other people were trashing Duchess. Fucking same. Oh, God.
Chat. Did you know that Queen Bee was watching everybody who posted in Sinner's chat and she called them out? Yeah, she talked shit on Duchess's husband. I'm like,
and I said what I had to say about it, but you lied. You just fucking lied again.
You are so dirty. You really are so dirty. Okay, what did Billy Joe say about me?
There's a lot underlining under that you probably fucking are trying to forget because you sat in chats where Duchess was being dragged, not by Queen Bee, by another person by the name of TM, and some of those rumors have shifted back around again. And you fucking know that. But good try here. Good try with the fucking games. I'm not interested in any of the fucking games. My boundaries are very fucking clear. I will say what I have to say, but people are grown ass adults that can fucking defend themselves. I'm not nobody's fucking keeper. Since when do I owe anybody shit when you don't even fucking stand up for shit? BJ, I've stood up for your ass when you were lied on. I stood up for your ass. I'm actually the one that went down and tracked down the fucking very comment that started off a bunch of bullshit about you. I spent time and energy into that. Don't ever fucking tell me what.
What did she say? I've done missed it. What did she say about me, Holly? I didn't even know Billy Joe knew me like that. I'm going to say this. I don't know what Billy Joe said, but I'm going to tell you that I told people, like, that's a shame if Billy Joe's talking to
Rochelle, I thank you for that. Truly. I don't care that you're over there. But to see her blatantly lie to you because you gave me a compliment and her fucking underhanded bullshit, and instead of being honest with you, I just don't like the bitch. She had to fucking fabricate a lie about me. A fucking lie about me.
Because I told people to, take it easy on her and shit. So, man, that. Jonesy had a great live yesterday. She reviewed Leilani's jail calls during her trial, including the ones with BJ. Oh, hold on. BJ came in chat. It was a good live. Oh, really? I know, Shayna. I didn't even know. Reality Wins. It was played last night on Missing from Monkey's Army. Brandy watched it with us. It was hard. Oh, Sarah. Yup. Billy Joe, your daughter is a sicko, period, in my opinion. So is your son. Is crazy too. Leave Britt alone. Quentin Simon's grandma, Veronica. Wow.
You don't even know what was said. You don't even know what was said. And you're sitting here running with shit. Don't even know if it was actually said, but you're going to run with
it. It is so weird that she's really irony. So she's in the drama. Billy Joe was talking about my kids.
Oh my God. I give up. I fucking give up. I give up. That's it. I give up. There's no change that's going to happen with this one. None whatsoever. We got another one to go through. It's fucking lovely too. Switching gears a minute. When you can't fucking tell the truth, you just make up lies on people. I love that. I love that for people. When they fucking can't tell the truth, they just fucking make up lies. I'm going to play this again to remind people who truly BJ is.
To me over that, Mallory, I hope you can live with yourself. I mean, you got people saying that my privacy doesn't deserve to be protected over things that I never did. I've never looked any of these people up, and I never had anybody look other people up.
So much manipulation. And here's a couple of reminders of who BJ is.
No, you big-nosed ugly bitch. You dumb twit. You are a nosy, good-for-nothing, sleazy trash bag Karen. That's what you are. A middle-aged Karen. Oh, really? Really, bitch? You're passionate?
And guess who's got 2 fucks what you or anybody else on this internet that are strangers say about me? Not this one. don't give a fuck.
About going live and dragging people for filth and inciting all kinds of hate and real life shit against them, because maybe you won't do it, but hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't put nothing past you. You're a fraud, and you're as fraudulent as they come. I don't put shit past you. So I'm not even gonna say that you wouldn't do some foul real life shit like that on your own. I
don't have no proof of it.
I believe you would with a quickness. You're cheap, freaking fraudulent, petty Betty Karen, trash bag. Oh my God, I can't. People like you, because of trash bags like you that sit there with your ear to the speaker, just looking for anything that you can to twist. You simple bitch. That's what you are. Nonsense. You're a simple bitch. You're a simple bitch.
Sure am simple.
That's what you are. You're a fraud.
Oh, I'm a fraud. Oh, how dare I? Whoops. Whoops. Well, I hope I'm simple enough that you and others can understand what I say when I say, keep on. Let's go to Lolly. Keep lying. I love it for you. And I'll stay unbothered as fuck.
Day. My oldest one turned 30.
And here we go. Quite the shift. Quite the shift.
It's been good talking to you. Hello, Jasper. How are you?
Oh, we're already on 1.5. Fuck.
To my son. Thank you. I was like, whose birthday's today? My baby boy.
For anybody that doesn't know, this is Lolly.
They cross the line every day, don't they? We're fixing to have a talk. Your 5-year-old gonna love her. Is she like her mama? Oh, yeah.
This is Lolly, beautiful, broken. When do people cross the line?
Hi, Mary. How are you? Well, like I say, hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. We have memberships available. It's not much, but it does help me with the channel. Try to keep the different programs going so that we don't have to look at commercials, and I can make videos and thumbnails and, all the things. It goes right back into it.
Lolly is from the Summer Wells community. She hangs out with Smiley and Annabella and that crew that I don't know.
So I appreciate that. And if anyone would like to leave a tip, I will put those across the bottom. It's always appreciated, of course. And I don't mind going to get me a large Coke from Jack in the Box.
I've reviewed her probably like a handful of times, dozen times, somewhere in there. She's taxing, and she has a vile, vitriolic hatred for Katie.
But anyways, thank you all for always being here. I appreciate you all so much. Karen, Terry, Mary, good job. Thanks y'all for coming in and being with us. Appreciate y'all. So guys, when do people cross the line?
Let's be honest. Agree.
Fine.
The real life stuff is way too far out of bounds across the board. All of it. All of it.
Let's talk, because we have a case that we're really studying hard on, and lots of people are involved behind the scenes. People actually involved in the case themselves, part of it. You got people behind the scenes. You've got law enforcement. You've got all the people trying to work to find Sebastian. And yet some people lose sight of the fact that Sebastian is the number one that we're here for. It's all about him. It's all about what we can do to help. And yeah, some are involved very, very deep. Yes, Lori, very deep. Hey, Pink Warrior. Thanks for coming in with us. I appreciate you. But we have issues with people digging and looking into things. Not a big deal there. Gosh, Blue Eyes and I will sit on the phone, and we're both on computers sharing what we're finding, digging and looking. And folks, not to be rude, but I do have things that I know of.
Oh, digging in on people. Parents of a missing child. Digging in on people, because random strangers with YouTube channels, it's their right to dig in on people, right? It's going real life on a missing child's family. Again, that's as real life as it can get. Digging in on who you think they're possibly associated with. That is real life.
That has been found or proven or whatever. That's not something I can put out. And it's not because I want to keep it to myself. It's because I was asked not to put it out. It's because there are things that if something was to get out and the person responsible was to hear about it, that person can bolt and run before all the evidence that they need to secure that person as either guilty or not guilty.
Oh, they've got information. She just can't put it out because they don't want the suspect to run. Candace, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Yeah, tell me this isn't. They know information. They just can't put it out because they don't want somebody to run.
That person can run. That person can hide out. That person can say, oh crap, they're on to me. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for that.
Just like when you tried to put out a clip of PJ, Dolly's girlfriend, and tried to spin it as Ainsley Daniels, an actual reporter from Tennessee, and tried to say that Ainsley Daniels was confirming these CPS reports that never happened. You know, that bullshit that you tried. You were also cheering on the whole Smiley uncoveries or discoveries.
We're here to get out as much evidence as we can. But there are some things.
We're here to get out as much evidence as we can. When the fuck did you people start finding evidence? When the fuck?
That's not meant to be put out yet. There's things that you can hold on to, things that you can share with people you trust, your very close group.
Oh.
We just talked yesterday about the green hoodie. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I have that lady's obituary, but I'm not going to give details. I'm not going to share anything about it other than.
Sorry, Janice. I just saw it. Oh, gosh. I missed a bunch of shit. Sorry, guys. Queen's Dog. Brianna, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Janice, thank you for the support. Yeah, what the fuck? BJ says he makes. Yeah, that was back. Sorry, guys. I missed these. Yeah. Interesting, huh? I thought that was really interesting what she had all that shit to say. Thank you for letting me know I missed these. Sorry, guys.
What we talked about yesterday. The only importance that I wanted to put out yesterday was the fact that this woman was supposedly interviewed and there was a statement put out by law enforcement in Sumner County saying they had just talked to her. Well, she was deceased around the time they put that out. So I don't know when they talked to her, but that's something to keep in mind, something to think on.
And once again, there is no actual proof that they are any way, shape, or form connected, or that was Green Hoodie or any of the sort. We looked at a post by Smiley yesterday where she started that bullshit, and now Crime Time Buzz is running with the same fucking rumors today, and other people are running with the same rumors on X about Green Hoodie that was deceased and trying to discredit law enforcement once again, and that it was a family member, blah, 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 blah. Once again, going back down, pulling the Green Hoodie shit back out.
But there seemed to be someone that dug into it, found the obituary, gave it to a creator, and a creator felt like that was needed to be put out. When in fact, it wasn't. It should never have been put out. That is something that no one really knew had been connected.
Hey, Miss Leah.
And so I ask you, as people who follow my channel, I'm a straightforward person. I'm going to tell you what I can. I'm going to tell you what I know as much as I can. I'm going to be honest about it. And when I found out about it, I can't believe the fact that someone would put their channel above Sebastian. And that's how I see it. Because instead of checking into that and saying, hey, can someone tell me, is it okay if I put this out? They wanted the clicks and views. They wanted to be the person that had the scoop and put it out there. But guys, we have to stay focused on Sebastian and what's best for his case. And that to me is when you know that you've taken your channel and you have crossed a line with it. I have people send me stuff all the time. I don't always talk about it. I start looking into it. I check.
Yeah, she does her research and then uses clips of PJ and tries to manipulate people into believing that they're journalists like Ainsley Daniels. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, go on.
Get out. I send it to people and say, hey, is this something we should look more into? Is this something you know about? Whatever. But I don't just put it out there real quick, because what if that had some very, very, very important detail that's going to connect this whole entire case together? And every person involved sees me, hears about it, and they all go running around, hiding somewhere, creating more distractions, doing whatever they need to protect themselves. That's not cool. I'm telling you guys, it's just, when I heard about that, my heart just broke, because Sebastian's our number one. He's the person we're here for. And sure, I would love for my channel to have thousands and thousands and thousands more subs. I would like to be able to have a channel that would support me a little bit. I have a channel that makes a couple $100 a month if I'm lucky. But I'm still here for Sebastian.
Oh, throwing in the towel. This is all of these people. She's been hanging out at Brittany's recently too. Can you imagine?
And I'm not going to ever be that person that puts out information just so I can get more people and get more money off of it. So I want that clear. And if anybody's listening that doesn't agree with me.
Yes, Duchess, that's coming from X too. There's posts on X about how they're related. There's a relative. She was a relative and the relative is deceased, and that's who the green hoodie was. Yeah, they're all running with that. Crime Time Buzz is doing a whole segment, and the title of her video is Fire. How disrespectful to the California fire victims or anybody that's out of, like, these fucking people.
To me, I understand, but I want everybody to know here on my channel, that's how I feel. This is how I feel about it. I don't do the drama. The drama has nothing to do with Sebastian, and that's why I'm here. I'm not going to have anything to do with trying to ruin his case either. And if there's something I know, but I can't.
Your specialty is shaming Katie, usually.
Tell you guys. Just know it's not because I want to be the person to put it out first, or I'm trying to hide the information. Or it's not that. It's the fact that it's not time for that to be put out.
Oh, yeah. Once again, alluding to that they're sitting on all this information, you know, behind the scenes, and it's just not time. They don't want to mess up the case. These brainiacs think they are ahead of law enforcement. Whew. Not only Sumner County, but the TBI, the FBI, and Secret Service. I mean, hell, I don't know why none of you are working for freaking law enforcement then.
And I don't know a whole lot, but I know some. And when it's time, we'll talk about it. But you have to stop and think. Is the person this is about connected to Sebastian being missing? And we looked yesterday and talked about it. We all honestly believe the green hoodie had something to do with it.
Something to do with what? Can anybody fucking answer me? Something to do with what? Because where is Sebastian? What are the answers? Something to do with what? Because as of right now, we don't even know what happened to Sebastian.
But guys, that's as far as we needed to go. For right now, that's as far as we needed to go with it, because once we realized that green hoodie.
Right, Angel Chip Stalko, it's like Brittany's what that she could never explain last night. And we sat there for like 5 minutes and she never could finish her fucking sentence. We know green hoodie had something to do with it. What the fuck are we talking about? They know, right? They know, but they just can't tell you.
Possibly could.
I'm so sick of this on fucking all sides.
Have that connection to Sebastian's case.
So sick of this shit.
The details needed to stay quiet.
The details needed. Oh.
And yes, that person is deceased. The person that they think is connected is deceased. Hey, everybody that's come in, Kimmy Lou and Jenna, YouTuber. Anybody else I missed? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you.
But she can't show you proof of any of these connections, right? Okay.
Oh, hi, Udi. I'm telling you, yeah, there's got to be a script somewhere. I don't know. I'm just so aggravated at the fact that there's a YouTube creator, and I don't even know who it is. Honestly, I don't. But there is a YouTube creator out there.
Yeah, she doesn't know who Green Hoodie is. The irony in that statement right after she said what she said. We don't know who Green Hoodie is, but we assume she's deceased. We don't know who Green Hoodie is, but well, fuck, there's got to be. Huh? This is the level we're at.
That was given the obituary of this person.
And this is why I say this all becomes drama. This has not been about Sebastian. Nobody talks about anything to do with Sebastian's likes, dislikes, what you might be seeing if you were to run into him, anything like that. Nope, none of these people. They're not showing his flyer. Again, they say that they're about awareness, anything like that. None of them talk about awareness of Sebastian. It's all drama. It's been drama for 10 fucking months. This is how these cases continue to keep focus in the algorithm. It's all about drama. The playbook continues to playbook. If you go back and look at every one of these social media interest cases, they all have the same inlaid things. You can go look at from creator to creator, from creator that involves themselves to people doing different shit. Might come up with a different name of sorts, but same type of shit happens in each and every case. This time it's just going a little bit farther, a little bit faster.
And put it out. I don't know. I just don't get it. There are details.
Thank goodness you guys were amazing and got that stuff off of Find a Grave. They already had Sebastian and Summer on Find a Grave.
They should not be out there. And there's a reason for that. It's called Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. That's the reason. We want justice for him.
People get so attached in these cases. They get so caught up in these cases. They start losing sense of reality and what really fucking matters. And you watch, like, it's just a fucking spiral. And then it's wash, rinse, repeat with the same fucking rumors over and over again.
We are here for him. And yet, we shouldn't be the one to run it for his justice. That's not what we should be doing. We shouldn't, guys. We have to have some morals. We have to have standards that we go by. And I just want everyone here that comes in and listens to me, whether you're here now in chat, whether you're back in the bushes, whether you're gonna watch this on replay, just know that there are some things that can be put out. There are some things that can't be put out just yet. But it takes all those things to be able to get the justice that Sebastian deserves. And if you're told, hey, I think she knows more, I might not. But I'm making a judgment call for my channel and my integrity as to whether I give you all the information or just some of it. And it's nothing personal.
Fucking take the whole thing and throw it away. I'm telling you guys, take it all, throw it all away. Between Julie, Lolly, all of this shit, I take it all and throw it all away at this point. Seriously, this is just...
I just need everybody to understand.
It's like a fucking ping pong match. A ball back and forth, side to side, red to green, red to green, red to green. Who's going to say the most outrageous, fucking outlandish shit?
Because I'm here for Sebastian. And it would hurt me so deep inside if I was to find out some information I put out is what's going to keep them from being able to.
It's W. I haven't tracked it back to the source yet. Exactly the original source yet. But if I do, I'll let you know.
To get justice for him. I don't care.
Hey, Am.
That my channel is small. I would rather stay where I'm at right now today.
Beth, it's so frustrating, isn't it?
Leave it like this the rest of the time I'm ever on here. Than I would to put out information just for content. I hate the clicks and the views, but that's basically it.
You can go back on my channel. Seriously, you can go back on my channel and see her doing exactly that. She took PJ Vision, Dolly's girlfriend, and an altered clip of Dolly's girlfriend talking and tried to twist it into being Ainsley Daniels. Jumped out here, said all the things, and then said we were lying about it. She's done all that. This whole fake facade here is bullshit.
I am not going to sell out Sebastian. And so I hope you all understand that I'm going to give you everything I can. Everything today that I can give you, I'm going to give you. And if you find something, send it to me.
As of right now, you guys, I've kind of gone down the hole a little bit on the green hoodie and the connections. So far, there's no connections that I'm finding that are actually confirmed. And I work off of law enforcement's theories and their statements to everybody. And they made a statement that they spoke to Green Hoodie. I have no indication that they didn't speak to Green Hoodie. So again, until law enforcement says something different, this is all just more bullshit coming out.
I will look into it. I will. Those of you who sent me information about Texas Roadhouse and the Green Hoodie inside, I'm looking into that. I'm checking that. And we'll talk about it. I just need to make sure what we talk about over here is going to help. Yeah, Jasper. And Chief, yes, I did see that as well.
They've also contacted CPS in Texas and all that shit. Anyways, I just thought that was ironic, and I wanted to show you guys that because that's all I've got in me today. That's it. Between the Mob Crew, Lolly, BJ, Evil Exists. I don't know what else to say today. The evil exists one. I mean, it's very clear. That was from November of 2023. They held on to that, then brought it to YouTube or to Facebook, and then it was brought to YouTube, of course. You know, Facebook discussion groups bringing more misinformation per usual. We're wash, rinse, repeating. Julie running with the old, already debunked neighbor stories that the neighbor in the neighborhood who has got her nose in everybody's fucking business was debunked a long time ago. It's too much. And I'm not even tipping the iceberg tonight. I could go on with 15 new fucking streams that you guys probably haven't seen. But I don't got it in me. I am going to go spend time with my family because these people piss me off. And I'm about sick of all the fucking bullshit. Period. That's it. It's all been bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking drama at this point. That's all they do. That's what the way they keep the fucking playbook running is drama. Insert fucking drama. Insert new regurgitation of rumors. Insert more bullshit. Insert more going real life while saying we don't go real life. Well, we're going real life on the fucking parents of missing children every goddamn day and everybody that they could possibly have ever associated within their lives and okaying it. It's fucking crazy to me. Fucking crazy to me. And BJ, next time you speak about me, at least get it factually correct. Go back to calling me a petty Betty, trash bag, Karen, have an ass. That was more fitting than you lying. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening tonight. Let me run down these in case I missed anything here. I think I got everybody, though. Midwest, Lauren, Robin, thank you for becoming a member. Miss Upper Thigh, thank you for the gifted memberships. Patricia, thank you for being a new member. Midwest and Music City Mom, thanks for the gifted memberships. Miss W, thank you for becoming a member. Wanderlusting, thank you for the support. T. Marie, thank you for the gifted memberships. BJ's Trainwreck, sure as fuck a train wreck. Thank you for becoming a member. Shelby Lynn, thank you for the support. Shelby Lynn, again, thank you for the support. Kathy R, thank you. Kraken, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Katie K, thank you for being a member for 4 months. X for 8 months. Fairy Meadows, thank you for being a member. Twin Thing, thank you for being a member. Green Eyed PI, thank you for the support. Passion for Victims, member for 2 months. Aunt Kathy's Storytime, gifted member, 5 memberships, thank you. Brianna, 22 months. Janice in Accounting, thank you again. Jen Sparky, and KNS, 10 gifted memberships. You guys, thank you so much for all the support. We appreciate you guys so much for listening to me rant and rave. Once again, I will probably be back tomorrow with, I don't even know what part we are on. We're to the 13th of March. That's all I know. So I will probably be back with the next optics, or we might go back and read the entire filing because I think a lot of people have forgotten what the filing in Pennsylvania even alleged that Granny did to begin with. And I think it's really important that people remember what she was accused of and then what the affidavits claim, because people are rewriting history and trying to, don't look over here. That's got nothing to do with us. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, you're good, Granny. It's fine. I'm getting off. Be nice to Kyle, Misty Blue. I'm always nice to Kyle. He's over here. Y'all, you're going to be upset. You guys are going to be upset with him pretty soon, too. All of his mamas in here are going to be upset. He's going back to work on Friday, and I'm freaking out. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys about that later, though, because I'm not going to worry myself any more sick about it. So have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe out there, you guys. See you soon. Bye. Oh, you want to say it? Here, hold on before I hit end.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.
Kyle will be back. Maybe we'll get him to do a Steve stream with us before he goes back to work. Bye, y'all.